Yes, indeed. When you hear that good old game time music, that mean it's game time. How everybody feeling, man? What's up, Coach? What's up, Amp?
Was good.
What's
Was
going on, man?
good.
Oh man. So we drawing down to the end. We got this team that all of us hate. What's on your mind, Coach?
Hey, man, it's good to have a after the holiday season, man. And, I know some of y'all might be football burnt out because it was about 950 games on these last couple of days, man. But we just want what I have been seeing all week is the guys that has been playing for each one of these teams, regardless, NFL and college, that love football but has been playing very hard. And that's what it's all about right now. If you love football, you want to play and you always want to win. If you love this game, if it's in the schoolyard, you want to win. So that's what you're gonna see from the guys that's playing. And hey, this is their job, and they love their job, so they're trying to do it well.
What's on your mind, Amp?
Hey man, look. And then there were two. We down to the last two games, y'all. It is December. We are post Christmas. Hey, y'all know what they talk about this time of year. They say two things travel well, and that's the run game and defense. And they also tell you that this time of year you should be able to do two things well when you get close to the playoffs. That's run the ball and that's being able to stop the run. And I think it's going to be a whole lot of that today, given the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles are without their star running back, Jalen Hurts. Yes, the Eagles will be without their star running back today, Jalen Hurts. So expect the heavy run game from their other running back, Saquon Barkley.
That was nice and dirty. That was nice and dirty, bro. I like dirt. Oh man, I like this.
Hey, it's still Philly, man.
Yeah, man. Also, this stream is brought to you by BetUS. At BetUS, you can receive 150% bonus on your first deposit, 125% on your next two deposits up to 2,000. Promo code YouTube150. I don't know how to feel about this game, y'all, because it's gonna be, in my opinion, hard to evaluate. I guess we gonna have to, me, in my opinion, kind of get it down to the lowest common denominator, which is judging effort. Is it even fair to judge now the coaches on wins and losses at this point and going forward? Start with you, Will.
I absolutely think it is fair. Considering the competition today, bro, you talking division rival, like we got to smash these dudes. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a snippet now. Amp feels like this is a win-win situation.
Yeah.
Cause guess what? If you win the game, good. You beat the Philadelphia Eagles. You beat a division opponent, not division rival. Y'all know why. But at the end of the day, if you lose, you get a higher draft pick. Win-win situation.
Coach, what's your thoughts on what I just said? Like, in terms of evaluating coaching going forward, how is that even possible?
It's hard to put the evaluation on coaching. One of the most biggest disclaimers is, they're playing for the guy. Man, these guys playing for jobs, man. There's 30-some guys on this team. They ain't got no job, no contract next year. They'll be a fool to go out here and quit on their coach, or quit and say, "Oh, we're not playing for a coach, or we're not looking like a team player." When they need to have jobs for their families next year. So most of these guys that are out here, they're playing for jobs. Some of them are playing for extensions. They're still trying to put up good numbers. And again, some of these guys love football, but hey, man, this is their job. They know they're working for the future. They're trying to play hard, but not get hurt. So it's hard to say that in a point. But coaches coach they're competitive too. So they're trying to get the best out of players. If they really care about their players, they're investing into them the things that they need to do so they can get better, so these players can attain jobs next year. And that's what a coach does. He looks after his players and he wants to put them in good situations. Now, does they have a lot of say-so or can get these guys fired up? No, these guys are fired up on their own, of their own love and their ability to try to gain work after this season.
Yeah. I think it's as we getting ready to kick it off, it's gonna be. I think it's what Am said. It's gonna be more so. If you win, that says a lot more than if you lose. And if you lose, it's gonna be how you lose today, in my opinion. Do you go out fighting? Do you show some cowboy fight, or did it look like y'all just laid down? I do think the evaluations will still be now as we starting it off with Cooper Rush and the offense is on the field. It's just weird. It's one of those things to where they still gonna be judged according to what happened at the end, because I think that's what people remembers. So we started off the game with Rico on the first attempt.
I do want to say one other thing on the activated list, boss. I see that they activated Hassan Richards off the injured reserve.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's active for this game, but they're probably gonna have him active for the next game because they're gonna want to see him playing some full-time minutes as reps as well. So I think it'll be a good thing if he gets out there on the field and gets into the mix with some full-time reps as well, because we have to let him battle out there so we can see how well he's going to be going into next year. So it's always good for your linemen. And I also want to say one thing, boss. I didn't say at the beginning. Coach Marv is wearing a green. Don't get it fooled that I'm an Eagle fan.
No, dog.
This green and gold
It never crossed my mind.
Here is because of my alma mater, Norfolk State, where I played football at. Celebrating that we got a legend and a Tidewater legend as our head coach in Michael Vick. So it's
salute.
It's really, we really fired up in Spartan Land. So I will be attending a lot more games this year in Norfolk because I'm glad to see a guy that's been raised in the Tidewater area. Him and a lot of those other guys that come from that Tidewater area to bring his expertise to Norfolk State.
Yeah, Coach. I love the Michael Vick head coach. I think hopefully that should get any kind of residue of the dog fighting off of him. You know what I mean? It's like that's stuck with him so long. Now it's gonna be some weirdos that's gonna still cling to it. You know what I mean? You know, the type of people that would always put a dog over a man anyway. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you how. And I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go. Right now, there's a lot of excitement, and as I told somebody, coaching always boils down to wins and losses. So there's gonna be a lot of excitement about him, and if he does really well in Norfolk and starts doing very well, the dog story is gonna come back because they're gonna try to take it down.
Yeah.
But right now, everything's going well. We're in the honeymoon period. They always tell you to enjoy the honeymoon period, but prepare your honeymoon period for the long fight ahead for the marriage. And we have a marriage here. I'm just glad they love him in the Tidewater area. And it's going to be star-studded at Norfolk State games, from Ivan Iverson to Bruce Smith to all the other guys that live in that area that has been stars in the NFL and in other sports.
I agree with the chat. A lot of people talking about how the offense coming out so far, looking pretty decent. I could just tell that it's balanced. You could just see it without even verifying it.
Cooper!
Ooh, this dude is holding Cook's jersey.
And Cooper Rush is going Cooper Rush. God almighty.
Jesus.
We get to the red zone and we want to pass. Running. God.
Oh, we went goofy.
It was going.
Oh,
Boss is your goddamn fault. You in the chat, dog, talking about how good we were, and as soon as you
Oh,
did
go blame me.
it's y'all fault. Hell yeah. It's all on y'all. First pick 6 to the house is on Boss Cowboy and the chat.
That was a goofy throw. Goofy.
Right
at him.
It tells me, man, there is just no listen. Cooper Rush is who he is, and balance is what he needs to be. And you need to have a game plan where you don't put him in, put the ball in harm's way. You get in the red zone, you don't run the game. This is why this guy got to go, man. This guy still ain't learned, man. He is. I don't know. It's just that he just don't have it. Because he think Cooper Rush, somewhere in the line, he thinks Cooper Rush is a number 1 quarterback.
It's gonna be. This is what they gonna remember, brother. This is what. Hey, it don't matter what he did before. People gonna remember these last 2 games. I'm telling you. His faith is gonna be based on these last 2. You better be balanced today.
And listen here, man. You can't tell me. And we want to talk about this. You can't tell me that the Joneses paid $60 million for a quarterback, and they want you to show them, and if they want their head coach to go out there and make another guy look like he better than the guy they paid $60 million for.
Nah.
This is all McCarthy for you.
I don't see how you didn't.
It's all him.
Yeah, I don't see how you didn't run the ball on 3rd and 3. Well, you got to just redeem yourself.
About the drive is we were balanced and we were moving the ball fairly.
We was.
So, hey, what I expect this second drive, yeah, that was a blunder. That we go ahead and get the goofy one out the way. All right, it happened. Let's bring in our wandering minds. Okay, we are in Philadelphia. Y'all did get off the plane. We are playing at Lincoln Financial. I need y'all to go out here and just play sound, good effort football. That's all I need from my team. I don't need nobody playing no hero ball, no amazing. Just play football. Play football.
DC say, hold on real quick, coach. Just real quick. I got you. He said, McCarthy keep doing this. I'm going to the mall.
Ooh, hold on. Now, look, there's a lot to be said right there. Look, Christmas done came and went, and Niecy's still spending money. Let me hold something, shawty.
For real?
Let me hold something. You got that bag. Go ahead, coach.
Let me hold something bad, too. Hey, but I'm going to ask you something, Amp.
Yeah.
Rico Dava had 3 carries. How many yards he was averaging in the 3 carries?
I will bet 3 carries, 4 per attempt, 3 rushes at 4 each.
And then you got to a point you complete 1 pass, then you throw the ball down to Cooks again. Then
See,
Ball said it.
Boss said it into coach. To your point, you said, why would you run right there on 3rd down? Boss asked the question. I gave the numbers. Your running back was averaging 4 per carry already at that point in the game. You only needed 3. You ain't trust him to get it? And then because of where you were, I would have considered, as much as we've seen them go for it on the opening drive this year, you were in their territory. That would have been a prime situation for another run. And then you have your quarterback throwing in double coverage. Why?
He actually, CJ read his eyes, man. He gave it away. He stared him down the whole time.
Know why? Know why, boss? Look at these patterns. Nobody's attacking the deep middle of the field. So everybody's going to squeeze it. You got nobody attacking the middle of the safety at all.
Yeah.
And you got a history of running 5-yard patterns. If you're a defensive back and you can't sniff that out, you need to be out of the NFL. You need to be out of high school football. If you see this on film over and over and over again, and you say, well, they're going to throw the ball over my head eventually. So I'm going to keep backpedaling.
And look, this drive, 2 plays, 2 rushes, and already a first down. So we don't even see a third down on that series right there. And this is supposed to be a championship playoff caliber defense. And we running over them with ease. Look at how confident that line is when they moving forward.
I don't like Turpin running the ball. I know a lot of y'all cool with that. I hate it.
His frame too small. They're gonna pop it.
That's
if
frame,
it wasn't if it was not for Vita Vea being a nice guy last week,
he would have
his ass
separated his shoulder. I hate it. And they keep putting them back there like it's smart.
You know why? You know why he did that? CeeDee Lamb ain't playing this week.
Can I say something, and boss? This is crazy. Why you got Turpin back there and you got a guy that you drafted as a running back that's the same size as Turpin? Why you don't put him back there?
And he might be more. He might be better in terms of agility
and being able to take the shot because he's compact. He's way more stocky than Turpin. Their build is different. They might be the same weight, but Deuce got a different build.
We got us a super chat by Bieber. He says same double slant routes that got picked top in the playoffs against Green Bay.
Yep, pick 6. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you know something? I just want
What's
to say
up with
this,
these
man. Sometimes guys are good guys, but the game has passed them by, man, and the bunker can't help you.
Yeah, I think if anything, they done definitely figured out Mike McCarthy. I think his pattern, his play calling.
Hey, I see something, y'all.
That boy Cooper rushed through that thing up to Jesus. That boy
I see
had to go
something,
get
y'all.
that thing.
These Dallas no-name 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th receivers gonna make these rookie Philadelphia corners look like boo-boo today. I'm just telling you that now. If Cooper Rush get his head out of his behind and settle down, they're gonna embarrass him.
You think so?
Bruh, because we're too successful with the run right now. And they're going to get caught looking in that damn backfield. Mark my words.
They really running the ball with Turpin, bruh.
You can't reach.
D-Boys is running the ball with Turpin, dog.
Coach, what you got, man? Coach, save us, dog. Save us, Coach.
I don't even care that it look good. I don't care. His frame.
That shit working.
Eventually, somebody go blacked out. Yeah. And I'm not wishing that on him, bro. It's just physics.
It's gonna sound just like this. They gonna bury that boy, man. 21 gun salute.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Rico, I'm hot. I'm low key hot. And if I'm Zeke, I'm hot. I'm like, bro.
Early.
I like, really?
That's you. That's you, 71. You got to finish. This is what I was talking about earlier. Finish your blocks. Stop looking around. You had the block going, then you start looking around and trying to be a spectator. And when your guy need to cut back to keep on going, you don't stop blocking. That's just habit forming. When y'all not habit forming of finishing people off. And then you looking around like, oh yeah.
Whether he's with us or not next season, Rico Dowdle need to jump rope this off season, boss.
Yeah, them feet not quick enough.
Because just now that hole was open quick, and if he had his feet right to press forward and burst, he'd have hit it. But it was like they were stuck in the mud.
Feet do get stuck. You do got to work on that agility. That's real.
God damn money.
Mm-hmm.
What I told you. Watch, dog. Watch. I said it. Watch.
Where is? Yeah.
Let's go, man. Weak ass corner.
You ain't lying. Say, man, that boy Cook stepping up on these boys. You ain't lying. Cooking them young bulls.
Cooking them. Now I said if Cooper Rush settled down, bro, we gonna gash them,
Cook
dog.
them boys, man.
Now run the ball. Now run the ball.
That was on Slay though, but I still take it. That boy got
Thank
slayed.
you.
Hey,
Go.
say now I did say beforehand though. I did say the two people I expected to go off in this game was Cook and Turpin. I said it, bro, because they got if anybody, they got that swag for this moment. I'm not sure about the other guys yet, but the people that's playing with that confidence right now is Rico, Turpin, and Cook right now.
Because you got to think about 15 attempts this game are going to be dispersed throughout the offense between CD's rush attempts and goddamn, who whiffed? Cooper, get your head out your ass. I digress.
They put Zeke in for the red zone.
Yep.
Let's see if they do something with it though. They gonna pass it.
BB ain't get there.
Oh. Yeah. BB got smashed on that. I see it.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Damn, man. I hate this.
Was that
Another
BB
one?
or Tyler Smith?
Oh, they gonna pick it up. Oh, they gonna pick it up.
That's an impossible block for BB if Tyler Smith don't post it a little bit. If he don't post that block, then you can't expect BB to get the scooper guy just that fast if you don't give him no help.
That's what I said too, Coach.
You gotta give him help with that.
Yeah, it looked like that was on Tyler.
Yeah, he went to go get linebacker because he thought linebacker was blitzing because linebacker fake like he blitzing. So now if he blitz, you got to get out of there. But you still the closest man, you got to handle that guy first. So you got to make sure you post him up so your BB can get a chance to at least get him and drive him. If you don't touch him and BB coming off of that center spot, it's gonna be a bad spot for them.
Let me see what this.
What I told you, boss.
You said they was gonna cook them young bulls. You said it. Hey, smoke with me tonight. Man,
Let's go.
I would love to smoke Philly right now,
bro. Did I call it or did I call
amazing. It? You did. You did.
Bro, Toby just mossed this man.
Cook them young bulls. Cook them boys. I can't wait to tweet that.
Called it.
It looked like the Dallas receivers trying to get paid to me. It's looking like they like CD who?
Listen, man, Tobert has had for his third year of getting better. The kid has had an outstanding year, man. I mean, the kid's working on 6 or 7 touchdowns. This is the third game in a row he's caught a touchdown. He's not gonna get 30 catches in a game, but he's getting catches. And yes, he's gonna have some drops, but that's in everybody. So the kid has had a great year. I think sometimes we take wins and losses and over exaggerate and kill players because we say, oh, we need somebody else. But the guy's coming along and he's gonna be in Dallas next year because he's under contract for another year. And you get productions like that out of a third round draft pick money, you'll be a fool to let him go. Because if he gets better, a little bit better, his numbers gonna get a little bit better. And I think it will get better if they have somebody who's had a better passing game to increment and be able to use his skill sets a little bit better.
Hey, I'm just playing, D.A. Lee. I'm just playing, bro. You know I don't mean that. I'm saying that they playing motivated. It's what I'm saying by that. Like, don't take me literal. is they're playing motivated. It's what I'm saying behind it. And I said what was going to happen. I said, man, this is a chance for the receivers to make some money. And this is what you want to see. I want to see receivers fighting. Like, man, y'all disrespecting. That's what I mean by CD who. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all got to stay with me.
Super chat, boss.
Yeah.
And then that's 7 touchdowns. Ain't that 7? For October now? That's a good year.
Yeah, man.
That's a good year.
That
That boy say, I hear you, boss. Yeah, bro. I know. I know it get to us though, bro. But you right. We can't be slipping too. We can't be slipping. Like people will take what I'm saying and run with that. I don't mean it like that. No.
Yeah, October had 6. Yeah, that's number 7 for him for the season.
Yeah, you right. They'll run with that fast. Yeah. You right. I gotta be careful. You right.
Yeah.
They will run with it. It's not because it's not what you're saying. It's what they can say. You said. It's you know. It's not what you said. Nah, it's what I was saying. Nah, but you said. Nah, I said yeah. You right. Now, I got another super chat from Chris 214. He said, "Coach, how long are you giving Mingo to be on this team?"
Who?
Mingo.
I mean, listen. Let's do the expectation for Mingo. When they got Mingo to be a third wide receiver. Probably, maybe he can move up to a third. Maybe if things go well, if he shows something, he can be maybe a 2. But he's going to be a third or fourth wide receiver. If he gives me 20 catches, 25 catches in a year, and he can block real well, and maybe 1 or 2 touchdowns in the way, he's doing what all fourth wide receivers are doing in this league. So
Mingo
I
to
think
me
sometimes we got a guy thinking that we trying to make a guy number 1. This guy's not going to be a number 1. He may not be a number 2. His job is to do the dirty work and make some plays here and there. And hopefully he can do some end rounds and runs and blocks. But most of his stuff that he's going to do for a team is going to be is not going to be seen in highlight films. But they say that, hey, that we can, if he's on the bottom end of our roster, we like to have a better bottom end of our roster guy that can give us some plays on special teams, can block well, and then make a play here and there. So if he can do that, he'll stay around. If he don't, he'll be gone. And he'll find the same problem with the next team he get. They're going to say, hey, you need to do these things. If you don't do them, he gone.
I see it just like what Chad said. Mingo is Noah Brown too, so far.
Yeah.
And, Noah Brown did a lot of the dirty work. That's not all bad either. He did a lot of the stuff that other receivers wasn't willing to do, and he continued to improve. So this is no knock on Noah Brown, but I see them kind of the same. Now, my boy T Church is saying that he said Mingo been getting over.
Watch Leofold.
That's what you're supposed to do. Exactly what he did. Because he was within the 5 yards. That's legal.
Splattered.
That's within 5 yards. And that's how you should.
Yeah.
That's how you supposed to do it. Like just eliminate him. Why be friendly?
I love it.
Yeah. Eliminate him. He within 5 yards. You can be physical.
Oh my God.
What he did right there? What is he? He's a linebacker. That's a receiver. We tell you anytime you got a flying in your vicinity, use your swipe swapper and smash them. You don't let flies fly around grown people's head; they get smashed.
That's right.
So that means if a tight end try to block a defensive end, you tell him you try to dominate him. Say, hey man, you would deal with somebody your size. Don't come in this. Hey, don't come in here. This like mouse in the house. And he said this was a mouse in the house.
That's right.
And he stumped the mouse.
That's right.
He was setting the tone.
Mouse in the house. Leofold going forward, bro. That's a win. That's a good pick.
They've been doing a lot of wolfing, bro.
Get him off the field, D. That's what I'm talking. Get them off the field. I like it. 3 and out, quick. I love it.
Come on, let's go back to work. Let's take this lead now.
Man, no more interceptions. Stay balanced. Stay balanced.
Extracurricular on the field. They hot. We under their skin. They hot.
Philly looking soft. Philly looking real soft right now. You looking like some marshmallows. You looking soft. Keep in mind, this is our B team, Philly. We going against your freaking the only person that's the B team is your quarterback. And your quarterback.
I would say this. We have, and this is what I like about us, this game against Philly. And I asked Philly if there's any Philly fans in the chat. When the last time the Philly swept us in the season? It's been a long time. I can tell you, we done swept y'all in the last couple of years. We done swept y'all. So I mean, there's nobody in this division can say they done swept the Cowboys in a long time. There's nobody. So I mean, and listen, and when I say that we have the dominance, and I don't want people talking about championships and whatever, but when we have the dominance in this division like we have with more divisional championships, nobody swept us, we have won more division championships. I'm saying that in the division is the best division in football.
Yes,
our division has more Super Bowls than anybody else in the football. Don't tell them, coach. When you dominate the best division in football, then that should get some credit. And we've been in this division less time than everybody else by 2 years.
Hit the wrong button. Yeah, I like Coach Marv when he petty too. I like petty coach. Ooh, I like petty coach. When coach talk that, hey, I'm like what I'm good.
Everybody like talking about what's going on right now, but I don't know what the Eagles are doing right now. Right now, they're not looking good, but
they looking soft.
I don't know what the Eagles are doing, coach.
They looking soft right now. They looking like they taking the game off.
All the other championship teams or playoff teams,
they tuning.
All the rest of the playoff teams are playing wide open football now. They playing. They starting to crank it up, and they getting rid of pretenders quick.
Yeah,
Eagles this weekend. They getting rid of. They ain't playing around with pretenders. They on all cylinders. They playing. They going out and getting their game together and getting tight. Now you can be on the back end of that with the Eagles, and I can tell you why. And if the Eagles are on the back end, there's a reason why they're on the back end, and there's a reason why a team trades a guy. There's a reason why a team trades a guy that's still in his All-Pro status, because he's a cancer, and Brown is a cancer.
Devontae Smith.
Hey, coach, they looking like they gonna be out the playoffs. They look like they gonna be one and done. That's what I'm starting to smell on Philly. Worse is they got the talent. They got the talent to win this whole thing, but they trending to be up out of here, bro. They trending to get up out of here.
They were doing well. You 10-2. Oh, see, Brown. It ain't hurt his wrist, but when you are 10-2, you don't need a receiver talking about saying what he's saying. But that's why Tennessee said, "Hey man, you gotta go. You might be good, but you got some problems." And it don't take long for it reveals itself. So anytime a team get rid of a big time superstar, if you wait long enough, you'll find the problem.
Good job, Tyler. Good job.
Immaculate Heart said the Eagles think this team is the same team they saw earlier this year. These boys ain't gonna lay down. I think so. They playing different right now. These boys ain't gonna lay down, especially the defense. I think so.
McCarthy, and I hope I hope this ain't okay. Well, he does that. He always run on second down after first round pass. I hate this about his offense. When he gets inside the 10-yard line, he doesn't trust his offensive line to get us out of here with the run game. And 90% of the time on first down, he throws the ball. And when you throw it completion on that first down, try to throw a short pass, it's hard to get those completed when you're in this time. Now you're behind the sticks, and hopefully they can get a first down and get some breathing room. But with this quarterback, I'll play it real conservative here with us being behind the sticks.
He said, my boy Travis with a super chat, he asks, does Rico look slow to you guys getting into the hole?
That's what I was saying earlier. It's them feet.
No.
I don't see slow. I don't see slow.
No, I think we compared. See, I think sometimes we compare. That's the same thing we did last year when we compared, or 2 years ago when we compared Zeke Elliott to Tony Pollard. We seen Turpin run the ball a couple times in wide open holes, and when he had a little burst, we said, "Oh man, well we don't see that same thing for Rico." But the holes ain't the same.
Well, I just think he was talking about how does he look coming through the hole. I don't think he was comparing him. With that.
But I'm just saying, with your eyes, sometimes
you saying what can deceive your eyes?
Yeah, and then you can say, "Oh, I see that guy. Oh, this don't look the same." You know what I'm saying? But he running real run plays, and I think Turpin is running. He's running the Tony Pollard plays when Zeke was there. The ones that we gonna put you in the backfield, maybe look like a pass thing, and quick hitters, and then you
quick hit
big plays. Yep. So those are what, you know. Sometimes the backup man gets the second string gets those opportunities for the home runs, you know. So, but just think about it when y'all talking about running the ball. If he would have came out and run the ball for the first down, we would have had a third down and 1 or 2, and we could have kept the drive going. You wasted a first down pass, and then you ran 2 times for 9 yards. See what I'm saying? We had like we're allergic to run the ball 3 times. Like that ain't us. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fool somebody.
But you know what? On the contrary, Rush got more attempts than the pass game right now.
Mm-hmm.
We got 13 rush attempts to 11 13 rush attempts to 9 pass attempts. That's different.
Yeah, that's different. He usually don't start that way. He usually way off balance from the beginning.
Yeah.
But this also says to me he need to run at the right times now. It's not even just the balance. It's the pivotal decisions, 3rd and 3, run the ball. And just live with it. Whatever happened, live with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then my boy Coach.
Confidence in your team, man.
My boy Coach said Rico is running comfortable. He trusts the line. Yeah, I mean, this is what I realized.
Just said exactly what I just said, man.
This is what I realized. For people that say that Rico looks slow or not quick or whatever, this is what I learned. It's very possible. What's up, True Vibes? For people to see the same film and see it totally different. It just it don't mean one person right. It don't mean one person wrong. It just happens. Like, and it been times I saw something, I swore I saw it the first time. I go back and look and say, well, you know, it's the eye is a funny thing, man. That's the only thing I can say. The eye is a very funny thing.
That super chat that just came out, it alluded to what I just said, man. Right out my mouth. Bill, when you said boss, run the ball on 3rd and 3. Build confidence in your line. If you build confidence in your line that we can get 3 yards and you put that pressure on them, you're going to find that you're going to be able to get 3 or more yards with your line because they're going to feel that this is important and you putting that emphasis on them and they're going to move people and the running backs are going to feel comfortable getting it and they're going to get it. But if you shy away from getting that and always shy away from it, then when you go back to say, hey, let's run the ball, they're not going to have confidence. And running game is a confident thing, man. It takes all 11 guys to have a run game. And I get so upset when people be talking about, man, the running back have a bad game, it's all on him. No. When a running back has a bad game, that's all on everybody.
Yeah. It's on 6 people minimum.
It's on the tight ends, it's on receiver. Everybody got, because somebody, if you don't do your job, you want them to do their job, and if you got a great running back, he's going to make you look outstanding because he's going to do his job. But he wants you to be able to at least get to the line of scrimmage, 1 yard over that line of scrimmage without being touched, and then he can say, I can do the rest of it. But if he's getting touched right at the line of scrimmage or have to study his feet like he did last week, then you're not going to get nothing out of the running game. And they fixed that this week. And I think they went over that to get and they trained it this week to say, hey, we got to help our running back out.
Real quick question. What would we call successful in terms of maintaining Saquon? What would be a great
We
D?
did last game. I think we kept him under 100 yards last game.
We did.
He was
Now, granted, they didn't need an incredible performance from the last time we played, but we still held them underneath it. I think we can do it again today from what I'm saying. Do it again!
Let's get the likes up, y'all. That's real talk about my boy Travis, man. Let's get them likes up. I tend to not ask and watch parties, but that's something we need to do. Is, we got a lot of people kind of hanging out up in here. That's cool. Just hit that like while you chilling.
They want Saquon to have a couple of big carries and get well over 100 yards where he don't have to
watch the
clock,
fake.
man. Clock, man. He great instincts to fire through that, but he running like a linebacker that playing Pop Warner, man. He running square, standing straight up. He's scared to get behind his pads. He's scared to put his helmet and shoulder pads on somebody, and that's why he can't make plays and make tackles. He run through there like he was running straight up, like he's standing tall as, because he's scared to drop his shoulders and put his helmet and shoulder pads on people. And that's not the LSU guy. If you watch tape on him at LSU, he was behind his pads. He did everything behind his pads. And now he doesn't play behind his pads. He plays like he's standing up. He plays in front of his pads.
I gotta say, this seemed like another good showing so far from the defense. Like Zimmer was clowning. You know what I'm saying?
Old man Zimmer.
You know something? Old man Zimmer. I heard something in his statement, and I'm kind of concerned about it. When I heard him say, it's been tough. I don't know how much left in this tank, and that might be an issue. Sometimes when you out a while and you come back in that grind, and you say it's tough, it can be, hey, I don't know, this was tougher than I thought coming back. The grind of it, right? So, and when he said we'll see, I don't know if his, because you got to think about it, man. Bill Parcells didn't leave here because of Jerry Jones. Bill Parcells left here because he couldn't go no more. And he tried to do general manager, he couldn't even do that. And he let it go because he said if he would have kept on, he wouldn't still be living right now today. He just ran out of gas. And that was a very telling statement. And it's tough if you're in a situation where you want to do something, and I'm not saying this, it'll eventually come out. And it's tough as assistant coach if you're in a situation where the philosophy ain't your philosophy.
Yep.
But you have to be a good soldier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Coach.
got to be a good soldier.
Coach.
I'd have been there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, boss.
It
Sucks.
like,
It sucks.
Yes, sir, boss.
It sucks. I got to do it your trash way. Hey, coach. I want to throw out another possibility, though. Because he could have been referring to the grind. He could have been referring that it's tough to work here.
Right.
You know, and then another third possibility I want to throw at you, get your thoughts on it. It could be him being smart about knowing that he hot right now and trying to kind of muster up some leverage, you know, for negotiation.
That could be too, man. All those can be
Possibilities.
Be true. But you cannot say, for Zimmer's been in this game a long time, and if he's an alpha coach, which I think he is, and he wants toughness, he's not going to be around a beta guy and let him lead him for long. That ain't going to happen. So, yeah, and I hope he's good. But it's tough though, man. And you think about it, Zimmer been out for a while and getting back into it. It's tough, man. This job is tough, man. And he's working with some young guys. But I think he loves working with these young guys now because he's molding habits that he wants with them. So he don't care about the cornerbacks being out and he playing with younger cornerbacks because he's molding good habits. He's molding what the habits he wants them to have.
He's molding.
That's what
you
he
said
wants
that perfect.
now.
He's molding good habits.
Them the habits he wants.
That's right.
That's right. So because this team has bad habits. This team is just a very sloppy team because this is the mentality of they have bad habits and they usually play better when they're not expected to play good. But if that's how they're being led, you need somebody that says, no, I expect you to play better when you expected to play better. Not when people dissing you, then you start playing a little bit better.
I think
I don't want no team to rest on our laurels. I want them not to get complacent.
Because I think that's the comment of the year right there. The good habits that Zim is molding. For real. Because at this point, it does look like they playing out of culture and not situation. Because see, that it used to be like that under Rod to where it seems that it was a culture of playing fast and hard and running to the ball. And that's back. And it's good to see. It's real good to see.
You got some guys to get some rhythm in there, but I will say this, man. If Cowboy Nation want when we talking about free agents, and we talking about this, if the Dallas Cowboys don't sign Osa back, damn getting free agents, because you ain't gonna let's go out and be dealing free agents. If you can't sign a guy in your own building that is gonna be a star, that if you look at all the measurables that's doing better, then what's going out and get somebody else that somebody else done let go that's on the back end of his career, and you got a guy ascending. If you can't pay the money for that, you can't pay the money for nothing else.
What's our balance? Amp, what we looking like?
15 rushes to 9 passes.
15 to what? 11?
Yeah.
A lot of plays though. A lot of plays. We in this in the second quarter, right?
Yeah.
Just
now,
starting.
Well, let me give you another. And this is a coaching point. What coaches look at. Mike McCarthy talks about this, running the amount of plays. He always talks about running plays. The Cowboys have probably in the last 3 to 4 years have been second or third in the amount of plays, offensive plays they run per game. That's amazing when you can rank at the top of amount of plays you're running. That means your defense has been getting off the field, you've been getting a lot of turnovers or whatever. That's another credit to say if you running that many plays, man, you should at least say, man, your running game should at least be close to balance because you got a lot of plays. I could see it being unbalanced if you was running like 50 plays a game and you want the quarterback to throw the ball. So 30 runs in a game, it should be easy for the Cowboys when they're running 70 plays a game. That should be easy.
Damn.
They say Rico got 40 already? Damn.
12 attempts. Ooh. And he just got up with ass. He just got another touch.
He got 12 attempts?
12 attempts and
what?
1 reception.
43 yards.
I see what you're talking about on that jump rope too. It's his cuts. His cuts not crisp.
That knife too dull.
Yeah, the knife a little. I see it. I see it. It ain't. It's subtle, but it's something he got to get better at.
That'll give him an edge.
See, this is why a touchdown catch don't give me nothing if you go out there and do this. See, it's a total game, son. It ain't just catching balls. You got to go out there and be physical and block. You can't go out there and see. The reason why that got it because you came off lackluster and you ain't telling. You did come at it aggressive. And that when you waited and the guy get up on you, then you have to hold. These are the type of things that I want to see coaches on them get. It's the little things that is going to make this team or break this team. And if you catch a touchdown pass, everybody patting you on the back and say, "Oh man, you got a touchdown pass," but you missed 9 blocks that nobody seen that killed 10 plays. They was like, "Oh, he caught a touchdown pass," but he had a boo-boo game.
Is Mingo out there?
They found Mingo.
Let me see.
They found Mingo.
On a fade? Oh, on a stop. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And that's what you. This is where you cool with a stop route.
Right.
This is where you
Not
cool with
damn red zone.
1st and 20. I'm cool with it because you at least try to get half of it back. Yeah, I'm cool with it right now.
We have business already, man. We done killed them yards. Let's go.
All right, Mingo, let's go, man. Mingo. Let's go, Dallas Cowboys receivers. I like to see these dudes fight, man. These dudes is fighting. I like that.
What championship defense? Y'all see a championship
Run the
defense?
ball, Mike. This is 3rd and 2. Run the ball, bruh.
Mike,
It ain't even
Mike,
2.
Don't get fearful. Don't let them run you off throwing the ball down the middle of the field now because you got an interception.
Yeah.
Don't play scared like that.
They'll call a bomb on this one. Damn go route.
Attack number 32 in the middle of the field.
Yep. If nothing else, you would get a PI call.
Mingo. Mingo time.
Come on. Let's get it.
Somebody asked about. I think Star asked about it, and I hope she's watching this and give a shout out for great work she does, man. But she asked a question about. It seems like since Pittsburgh, Honey Lupe have been taken out of the rotation of running backs of getting the ball. Well, I mean, usually in this offense is only.
Oh my God!
Run the ball. So.
I'm done.
He threw it.
3rd and 1.
Don't tell me.
We got it 3rd and 1. We run the ball here. We've been getting 5 yards. This is what we waiting on right here to run the ball down here.
Oh God.
We don't even.
Mingo was wide open, bruh. That boy missed that boy.
Oh, because he was going on 4th down. That's what he had already planned on going 4th down.
Didn't I say they would throw a bomb? Didn't I say that?
Cooper Rush, you can't miss that, dog. You can't miss that. You can't miss that, Cooper Rush, bruh. God, dog. That's all.
I said it.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
It was short and off target. He can't throw the ball down the field now. He can throw stop patterns. Now and then you punt the ball. You ran the ball. You threw the ball. You go punt.
Yeah, that was crazy. It did is crazy. It's 31 and you throwing the bomb.
And you throw it to Mingo.
But he was open though, coach. So I can't fight that too.
I don't care. You throw the ball to Mingo, and then you throw.
But he was open, coach. He was open.
Listen, man. I'm put it like this.
No, we should have ran the ball.
The only
clearly.
Now listen.
Bro, we averaging almost 4 carry. You needed 1.
Let me explain this. That all the 9 routes that you have completed, Cooper Rush has completed, the receivers had to come back.
That's facts.
Lamb had to come back and get the ball.
That's right.
Everybody had to come back and,
That's right.
and give a jump ball.
Make a circus catch. Yep.
And to make a circus catch. So now you gonna trust a circus catch with a guy that ain't showed you nothing yet. On a 3rd and 1, and you didn't run it off of play action. You ran it off a straight drop back.
Yeah, you didn't even.
No play action.
Oh my God.
I said they was gonna throw a bomb. I knew
This guy,
it.
hey, but listen here. If we win this game, know we're gonna have punters out there. We're gonna keep on saying, man, I'm telling you, man, it would be the biggest. It only gonna get worse from here. It ain't gonna get better. It ain't gonna get better. Cause somebody, you can't tell me the defense ain't on the sideline. This is what Zimmer is talking about is tough. You can't tell me Zimmer ain't sitting there like,
no, coach, he going too far. I don't think that's what he was referring to. But B Bird said, great play call, terrible pass. And I know why you saying it's great because it worked.
What's great about that play call?
Because he was open. That's what B Bird said.
Open?
Yeah.
It's a low percentage play.
But situationally, it was bad. Two things can be true.
Quarterback.
Two things can be true. I think both is true. Yeah, that was. Yeah, that's true. Chris 214, this is true. Even on Madden, we know better than this. Yeah.
That part.
On Madden, I'm running. I swear to God. 31, 33, I'm running.
QB sneak, run.
Every time.
The reason why
put him on his butt. Good tackle.
The crazy thing about that play, what makes it a low percentage pass, low percentage play, because yes, he might have been open, but you need so many other things to go right for him to get to the ball. And if the ball would have got there, he's got to catch it.
That's right.
You could have done that on second down.
Oh! Mike almost got that one. Woo! Good tackle.
But
I'm sorry, coach.
The first down was the most important thing that we need.
That's right. That's right.
Come on, D-line. Come on!
That was boot.
Boss, get the button! What the fuck was that?
Oh no. Wait. Let me get the button. What's going on? Well, let me see.
What the fuck is that?
Let's go, man. Zimmer D on these boy, man. Hey, man, that boy Louisville is making some money, bro.
What the fuck is that?
What was that?
What is he doing?
Okay, Okay, that Louisville put his hand on his wrist. That's why he did that, Al.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why he did that.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, now I get it.
Oh, that's why he went spinning.
Yeah, because he had his hand on his wrist. Because he looked live. It looked crazy. Live, it was like,
what the fuck is that?
What was that? Man, Zimmer, man, Coach, I think you put it on the bumper sticker. What did you say? Zimmer got it a habit? What'd you say?
He teaches these young kids that have good habits.
That's what it is.
And to play, and he's molding kids. He's molding to have good habits. And this playing time is where he can adjust the habits, because we don't have people out there pumping them up or just going crazy and all in the ear because it's low expectations. But the amazing part is the greatest part about coaching is not coaching guys when the expectations are low, is controlling them when the expectations is high. That's more important in these days, because it don't take but one little win for people to start pumping them up like thinking that they the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Boy, that Micah go get him one. He keeps Micah. He getting right. Micah is right there, man.
The second half
Don't
gonna be crazy.
Don't
End of the
look
second,
like
beginning of the third, gonna be crazy.
Don't look like the Overshawn.
Coach,
there's really no difference between
Coach.
Look, he was typing it, Coach.
I was typing it. Look at this. I said, I was just finna hit sin. I said, Morris has picked up where Overshawn left off. I was just finna hit sin, Coach. Oh God, boom! I just hit this. Oh my God, bro. Coach, I was just typing that.
Between what he did earlier when he first sat Devontae Smith down, since then he looked just like him almost.
Yeah. In some ways, better. In some ways, cause see, I ain't never seen Overshawn turn the corner like that.
Yeah, I have.
From a pass rush.
Quick. He covers ground quickly, but as far as getting around that corner, Leofold got him, bro.
They different, but both impactful.
Yep.
Give me a hard nosed,
Come on, outside shoulder.
asshole,
Good job.
asshole type of guy in here that's wear on these people that they don't like as much but they respect, and match him up with a guy like Will McClay. Man, I have a dynasty in here, man. I have a team that will know. I'll pay about 4 or 5 players, and I'll rotate them out. No, I won't have a whole lot of people. Kansas City don't have a whole lot of people paid. We wouldn't have to, because when the next band comes up, the replacement would already be in the room.
Yep. I like that too,
The
Coach.
replacement already in the room.
But you know the problem with what you're saying, Coach, to be honest? I don't think a lot of Cowboy Nation can handle that. You know, we fall in love. You know what I mean? We wouldn't know how to kind of have like 4 core players and rotate everybody else. But I like your strategy. I like it.
Kansas City doing it right now. They're doing, cornerback all the world. They had the replacement already. The defense ain't settled. Their safety, he in the last year's contract. He done won 2 Super Bowls. They already got his replacement already. They gonna pay 4 guys. Kelsey, Mahomes, a couple of offensive tackles, and the defensive lineman, and everything else gonna rotate. Everything they tell Andy Reid, save us money, don't run away from coaching. We're gonna draft them, get them up, get them ready to play, and that's how they do. And
Let's get them off the field, D. Let's get them off the field, D.
Come on, Blank.
And they got Michael playing linebacker. I like it.
That fooled them too. That made them hold that ball a little. Oh, great catch. God,
Hell of a play. Hell of a play.
Yeah, it's a great catch. Great catch.
I mean, if they got to convert like that, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
Something about Saquon Barkley in this game.
That actually don't look like a catch. He bobbled.
Nah, that's for sure a catch.
Oh, you saw it again.
Seeing another replay again from another angle is for sure a catch.
Gotcha. Let me look at it again.
Now, let me give you some on Saquon today, right?
Let's go.
This is what I would tell my defense, right? Going into this game, I'm gonna say the first and second quarter.
That's a catch.
I want y'all to put as many hats on Saquon Barkley as possible. I got to see him get hit. When you get a chance, I want you to
Knee
hit
down.
him, because he's going into the playoffs and he ain't trying to tough it out today, because they don't want him to get hurt. See how he run out? They don't want him to get hurt, and he's gonna play tough, but they can't afford him to get hurt going into the playoffs because they know he get injury prone. So if you put some hats on him today, and it gets close in this game, guess what he gonna do? Gonna tap out.
Pick.
Sadly, it should be about 17.
God damn.
It should be 17-0 right now.
He down right there. He down.
Fucking trash.
We went offside. We got offside. No, he snapped the ball.
That was on them.
Yeah, 3rd down.
Boot.
He burnt your booth. He got you that time, booth.
What AO? What a Nigerian corner.
He
Owari.
hurt. He on injury reserve.
Mm-hmm.
You know, eventually they was gonna get Booth, man, with D Smith. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, he's on injury reserve, boss. He put him on injury reserve today.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was big. See, Booth make a good tackle, but Booth, Booth
Coverage.
is who he is.
Yeah, D Smith and Booth. Eventually that's gonna
Hey
get you.
man, and listen, man, when a guy come up, when a guy's a 1st round draft pick on a team that's not doing good the couple of years that and the team wasn't doing that well, and they let him go, he got big flaws, man. Don't kill the where he was drafted at. Forget that. Go to now his new evaluation. Sometimes we stay with that old evaluation, but now we have, once they done played a couple of years, we got a new evaluation on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So today's stream is brought to you by BetUS, where you can receive 150% bonus on your first deposit and 125% on your next 2 deposits up to $2,000 with the promo code YouTube150. Appreciate all the people out there that's been using BetUS. I always like to see that y'all making some money off your knowledge. That's always a cool thing to see. Now, I put in my comments that to me the parlay bet was going to be what was going to happen between Dallas run defense and Saquon Barkley. The number said bet with Dallas, actually. If you're an analytical bettor, the number said bet with Dallas based on how they trended. So, yeah. And Freight Train, I think you're right. It was Philly found a scrub. Yeah, that's what happened.
And it was a natural rub design in that play as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good play,
Yeah, that hurt.
He got caught.
Yeah.
Anytime you have a score, I think that play and Boss, I think that was a 3rd down and 12, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
They had 2.
Anytime
They
you
converted 2 3rd and longs on that drive.
Yeah, but anytime you give up a 3rd down and 12 in the right outside the red zone, you give it up for a touchdown. That's what we call that's a double blow. That's you can't do those things. There are certain plays in a game that you can't let teams convert on. You cannot let how big plays happen. These are the type of plays, because that's a 4-point play. Because if you stop that play, if you just get an incompletion, it's probably a field goal. But if you get a touchdown, that's 4 points you gave up. That's not only a 4, because there is in position to score. Those are type of plays that you go back as a coach and you mark about 10, 11 plays in a game. You said, this is the plays, these are the money plays. We got to convert. We got to shut down on these plays. We cannot allow stuff to happen on these plays. So, again, this is the thing the Cowboys in the next season, we don't do well in these type of plays. And it's a lack of concentration and a lack of focus sometimes on this team. And that's why I said we need somebody to make this team uncomfortable so that we can tighten up on those type things.
And then he said, I'm glad we're getting to play our younger players so we can evaluate them for 2025. We need to know who can Maurice and can Boot play. Yeah, I mean, and I think we knew who Booth was. You know what I mean? Just to be honest, I think we all know who Booth was.
Yeah, we've been trying to keep him off the field.
Yeah.
we were trying to keep him off the field, but here comes that same dumb. Okay, at least it went back to the middle. Oh, he fumbled the ball. God, no, we recovered though. We got the ball.
I mean, it's time to say it. Ferg didn't have a good year this year, man. I'm just being honest. He didn't have a good year this year. He didn't build on what he did last year.
Was it the podcast?
Philly ball? Don't let Philly snowball us, man.
I don't listen. I don't think Ferg had a good year because I don't think Ferg was utilizing what Ferg could probably do best. When he had games and you threw the ball down the middle of the field, he made big plays. But we gave him these 2-yard passes because that's what we do. And like I said, man, a lot of these guys would be a better year if you rip this whole offense out and have somebody bring a brand new one in here. And I know some people are, oh well, man, you want to keep the continuity. Man, listen here, guys can change in the drop of a hat, man. But this has been the same offense for 8 years, 9 years, and if that can't, and I hate to say this, you know, you're gonna have different offense. Tom Brady had 4 or 5, so you gotta be able to change with the times, and it will make you fresher and it'll make you less predictable. Because I think they're really predictable now.
Yeah, to me, D.A. Lee, I think it was a lot of offseason hype on Ferg. It was, to me. Like, this is not saying he's not a good player. He's a good player. This is not saying he don't got a chance to be one of the best tight ends. I still think he does. But I just don't believe in tight ends generally in today's league being number twos. I don't believe in it. You very rarely see it.
It's a few generational pieces who are capable of doing it, but other than that, nah.
It hardly ever happens. So that was a big bet to think that was gonna happen. Again, that's not saying he's not good. That's not saying he's valuable. But if you gotta basically even limit him to, we gotta basically adjust the tackle the middle of the field in order for you to be successful, that to me even limits you as a threat. You know? Mm-hmm. Because like any real weapon is almost always a threat.
All over.
Like Kelsey, he always a threat. Always. You slant routes, out routes, in breaking routes, drag routes, over the middle, wherever. He know how to really box you out, make them big catches. He's a red zone killer. But Ferg might be better next year. He might have needed this year. To humble him a little bit, make him more.
No! Damn.
I think, I just think the tight ends is important. Detroit tight end, I think he's their number 2 receiver. Of course, Kansas City, Edwards is probably the number 1 receiver in Baltimore. The great teams got him. That's been for a while.
Good job, D.
We need us a pick 6.
Yep.
That was a bad alignment. That was a bad defensive alignment on that Tush push. It was.
Yeah, it was. I agree.
Come hard at that,
Come
Michael.
on, Zim.
Don't worry about him faking you out, Michael. Come with 4.5, 4.3, 4.4 speed at him. He can't shake you. He not gonna shake you.
Come on. Get off the field. Get the ball. No, come up some. Come up some. Come up some. Come up some. Come up some.
Good tight.
They're going to do it again. They're going to do it again.
I definitely agree with this chat. Trey McBride, Brock by Sam Laporta. Those are game changers.
Yeah.
Those are game changers. Tight ends.
Bro, he got the ball.
Did they get it?
All sides.
Offsides on Dallas?
Yep. Head on the ball. Jordan Lewis. Or Micah. No, Micah was, yeah. Looked like it was Micah.
Him. Ham's offside, yeah.
Damn,
Because he
bro.
was damn near looking sideways at the ball.
We needed that stop.
Yep. Get the ball. Leofile pulling too. Let's go. Come on, dog.
Man, it's so interesting to me that they got Becton playing right guard. That's just so interesting to me. Yeah, Lil Fowl, get the ball. I love Lil Fowl.
The false start, ain't it?
They ain't call it. Where's Booth? Where's Booth?
You funny. You know they going at that, huh?
Ooh, good job, Booth. I knew they was gonna try.
Yeah.
I knew they was gonna try.
I would have tried it too. Yeah, let's go at that. That worked last time. Let's do it again. I would have did the exact same thing. Try to isolate Boot. But hold on. Yeah, that's cover two. You got to make that play. That's an easy play. You should have picked that, Boot.
Mm-hmm.
Be honest.
Come a little harder, a little faster next time.
Yeah, you got to break on that. Because you just basically got to split them dudes.
Damn, you just talked about Becton. He just came up lame.
He came up what?
Was that Becton?
They right guard?
Yep. He fell on top of Pickett. Matter of fact, he literally sat his ass on Pickett. Literally.
Y'all remember Becton, bro? Do y'all remember him?
Vaguely.
He's that offensive lineman that was drafted in the first round. But he ran like a stupid 40. It was like 4.8 or something.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Did they test him?
Yeah, it looked like steroids, bro. He killed the clock. And I think he did that at like 350, 360.
Dang.
Yeah, that's him. I remember him, bro, coming out the draft. But see, I was looking, dog. Philly depth, they got some depth on that outline, bro. Some real good depth. They really believe in the Marshalls, and they use them too. He ran a 4.9, yeah. Yeah, and I was just looking. I was like, they got
quarterbacks
Becton?
don't run 4.9.
Exactly, bro. This dude was 350, 360, ran like a 4.9, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's unheard of, bro. And they got that boy playing guard. He was a tackle. So they just let you know what Philly line is, bro. Philly got some big old.
Come on, Zim. Draw it up.
Yeah, that boy measure.
Ooh, draw it up, Zim.
This is why people hate watch parties, because people like F give it away. I don't mind, bro. You can tell me what's coming. I don't mind. Some people hate it. I'm cool with it. Yeah, and see, the sad thing is Zim is calling a hellified game, but that offense they'll put him in so many bad positions, it's gonna be hard to see it.
Tyler Steen got drove backwards on that play. That's the replacement for Becton.
Tyler Steen. Oh man, I can't wait to see my boy. Yeah, Zimmer definitely got to come back. I don't even curse to my man. It was if he over here like, man, it was hard. Be like, well, we gonna pay you more. Okay, yeah, come on back.
Sure. Yeah.
My boy say, so do you bring back Kendricks or nah? Somebody asked me that on Twitter.
For me, it's a nah.
Only reason I say yes is because Overshawn out. If it wasn't for that,
Yeah, he could be.
I'm going with the
He
future.
could be but it could be. I'm bringing Kendricks back because he's gonna probably come back with a lesser salary. I'm bringing Kendricks back. I'm also drafting a linebacker. I want Overshawn. We got to understand. We got to be very careful. This is 2 knee injuries, and the second one was a little bit more extensive than the first one because of 3 ligaments in this one. So I wanted him to take his time to come back, and it happened in the later part of the season, and I still want him to be able to continue. If you bring Kendricks back, he's only on a 1-year contract. When Overshawn comes back, if he comes back middle of the season or whatever in full strength, then, hey, we can be able to rotate him in. We don't know where some injuries is, but Kendricks coming back is a great asset. He's played very well this year. He has his limitations, but you can put him in situations where he does well. And I think he's really teaching these linebackers how to really play. So, again, what y'all said about Zimmer, I like what Zimmer is doing. But we're not going. If we want to win, we got to stop being dysfunctional. If there's a new head coach in here, he decided who's going to be the defense coordinator.
I didn't watch the door game yesterday. And then my boss said, Overshawn is done, man. I'm not relying on him anymore. I think that's the safest way to think, to be honest, to take your emotions out of it. Maybe not that he's done, but I wouldn't have any plans of relying on him.
Yeah.
At all.
Honestly and truthfully, though, that's my reasons for being out on Kendricks. Because you saw this year, they had to give him the Zach Martin treatment. They had to handle him with care. He had his scheduled veteran days off, and he missed a couple of games. To me, with Eric Kendricks, I appreciate what he did this year. He was a good fill-in, and being the green dot guy, I appreciate what he did for that room and getting those linebackers to play better. But to me, that insurance policy needs insurance, because at some point in time, Eric Kendricks will go down next year, and you're going to need somebody else to fill in that role.
Pete said cut Steele and use the money to re-sign Osa and Kendricks.
Cut Steele? Is y'all crazy? What
Wait. Just one person said that, coach. Just one. Real quick, though. Hold on real quick. Just real quick before you address that, coach. We got 212 people watching, only 102 likes.
Tighten up.
Oh, my. Wait. Before you address that, coach, we got to address this. Oh, man, come on, y'all. What? Elp, what you do?
What
like,
you mean,
who you
dog?
piss off, bro? Like, damn. 212 people watching on 102. Like, what you do?
It ain't
Coach,
me,
what
bro.
you do?
It's Coach fault.
Because
He
it's
said,
so
"Man,
late,
what's wrong
me."
with y'all?" The coach just said, "What's wrong with y'all?" That's
Oh, that's
why I
because Coach
ain't
be
like
checking.
nothing.
Because Coach be checking y'all. All right, go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
Like, I could listen. I understand what he's saying when you hear pundits talk about Steele and they see a guy get sacked. But has anybody said anything about Steele in the last 6 games?
No, not a peep.
Nope.
In the running game, and when you ran the ball, when you start running the ball better, you put him in a better rhythm. The reason why Cooper Rush has had some of the success he's had is because he ain't getting no pressure. So, I mean, again, man, sometimes I think we one guy
Face mask.
perfect, man, but just don't go off these PFF stats, man. Because if you cut Steele, he'll be in Washington, he'll be in Philly, he'll be in San Francisco, he'll be in Kansas City tomorrow.
God
Tomorrow.
damn.
Then he said, now, this is the comment right here. And then also, Pete, I respect you for thinking outside the box, though. You know, I don't agree with it, but it's going to take some creativity in this offseason. You know what I mean? So, I ain't mad at your thought. I just think Steele is an asset, a major asset. I also think that the play calling hurts Steele, too. I think the play calling greatly hurts Steele. all that passing
I think
early
when
in the
they
season, man, they had that dude on his heels,
that's
man.
it.
Straight up, I'm just being honest.
And
And
I
this ain't making no excuses. They just, even Mike McCarthy said that you can't have your guys on their heels all day. His play calling, in my opinion, hurt the confidence of Tyler Guyton early and hurt Steele. Just, them boys was dancing too much. Go ahead, Coach.
And you know something? Don't let the Joneses fool you thinking it's going to be hard to sign Osa and Parsons, man. That ain't hard, man. Listen, man. Listen, the Cowboys ain't got a couple guys to sign, man. Signing 2 big defensive players this ain't no hard. That's not no hard job, man. Their cap situation ain't bad. Don't allow those people to start paying pole mouth for you and saying, "Oh, we can't do this because of so and so." Don't even hear that. Don't even listen to that, man. And they ain't got to sign that many guys, man. They're not gonna get. There is not a lot of guys that's gonna be out there. That's gonna be your number one guys that's coming in free agents. They ain't nowhere. Everybody is what. I think when Boss be talking about the bargain basement and the Marshalls guys, when you start looking at the free agency, everybody's there. That's what everybody is, because if they were great, they would still be at the same team. If they was in their prime.
I said the
only
same
ones that come
thing,
out their
Travis.
prime get traded.
I saw the same thing, Travis. Like, Rush, man, he trying to do some Mahomes stuff. You not that, bro.
No, you don't.
you not somebody that can just slag it out there like that, bro. Stop it. Stop that shit. Stop that.
No, he ain't home.
You ain't one of them that can just flick it. No, bro. Stop.
He might be in retirement homes, but he ain't on homes.
Nah. he out there like really like he just flick it to you. Man, you ain't that. You gotta step into your
my
clothes,
God!
bro. He threw another pick. I could tell. Damn, that response mean interception.
Go to the. Why we just don't go to the where we trying to get a field goal?
Please answer who
You
the
passed
hell was
40.
he throwing this ball to? Just answer that question.
past the 40.
Answer me. Who was he throwing to, bro? You got Eagles players fighting over the damn ball. I think we are.
Oh boy.
You man, you might as well should on the cool. You should have played Trey Lance if he gonna be playing like
He
this.
can
today.
do this. He
For
can
real,
do
you
that.
should have played
If he
Trey
can't
Lance.
do
If he
that,
gonna be-
man, if he can't do this, man, he don't need to be in the NFL, man.
Right.
What kind of bus is this guy if he can't do that?
I mean, you taking all the air out the room, Cooper.
Because you know something? You make a drive, that first drive, he gets down the field and he be throwing and we say, "Oh man, he gonna kill these guy doggone defense back." Man, Cooper Rush doing good. Man, that's just.
But remember,
Greatness.
the caveat with my
Greatness
statement
is
was,
consistency.
if Cooper Rush get his head out his butt.
And if.
See,
If is the
you can't
biggest
let them
word
Trump
in the
supporters
dictionary.
ast you up like that, Cooper Rush.
Ooh.
I know they over here
That's
trying to
if.
tell you that you Dak. You can't let them. You
Yeah,
can't let them
that's if.
KKK members like have you thinking you
That's
more than
if.
what you are, bro. Cause see, you out. See, cause that's who. Those are the people. It's the KKK people that's over here. Like we need to, we need to go ahead
That's
and keep.
if, man. It's a,
Cooper Rush
Hey,
out here
fellas, that
swinging
if
like
word is
he
a
a
big
man
word,
dango, knowing he a damn shrimp.
That boy out there, that boy punter. Hey, he say, my boy Fly Guy say he threw that punt, that punt. Oh my God. Trey Lance start warming up.
Comment of the day.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here right now, bro.
Ooh, he threw that
I'm
punt.
gonna say Trey Lance needs to start warming up. You don't just throw it to two safeties like that.
Oh,
Three.
God.
3, my bad.
2 safeties and a corner. 3 players.
Oh my goodness.
And I ain't trying to hear it was a miscommunication. Nah.
Bullshit.
Not on something like that. You got Garden out there looking like a dog.
He looking at the sheet. Now he looking at the. All right, let's look at the play. Safety over top. They got
We gonna
double
fuck around and let them
third
score
safety
again
come
before
over.
the half, and they get the ball to start the second half. Here it go. Thank you, Cooper Rush. Thank you. They're gonna get 3 out of this at least.
He's a better
At
QB
least.
than Dak or Pickett. My ass knew the arm. That's what Coach say.
Boy, we about to
Then
look
y'all
up. It's
finna
about to
help
be 27-7.
Saquon, man.
Oh yeah, they give him the ball so he can get runs in when y'all don't think he gonna run the ball. They just trying to get him his runs so he can get big plays. I love Saquon, but when he get in the playoffs, I want to see how well he gonna run in the playoffs because very big runs are limited in the playoffs because people are in tight. You got to have some grinding out runs. It's gonna be some tough runs. I want to see if he can do that. I know he can hit big home runs. Can he hit singles and doubles? That's what I'm going to find out. Because in the playoffs, it's very few home runs. It's a single and double and triple type thing when you get in the playoffs because the detail is paying attention to detail.
Bamboo.
And you're trying to stop big plays. So
No, that ball came out.
See.
That ball moved. If Dez ain't caught it, damn it, he ain't caught it. That ball moved.
13 rushing for 40 yards. Saquon Barkley.
They
That's man, we
spam
got
that
him in.
booth, bro. It's atrocious. Mike Zimmer, get this young
Lord.
man some help, please. Or it's
I
gonna
can't
be
even blame
right.
Zimmer for this, bro. I'm sorry, I can't. You can't. You down to your 8th corner now.
Damn.
Well, I can blame Zimmer for this. Why is he not over there?
You got it.
I'm blaming you for that.
It's not a touchdown. Knee down, ball ain't in. First and goal. Okay. It's about to be goddamn 24-7, just that quick. Bless you.
You probably supposed to.
Izzy need to move to the other corner right now.
No, I'm gonna tell you something else. I watched this here. Now I want to say this. When they went up top when we went up top to what name? The middle safety was over the top. The other safety was over the top. Our safety is 5 yards underneath this play.
I agree with this.
I'm just saying the visual on that says our safety was 5 yards underneath the play, and their safety both of their safety was over top of the play. And I didn't see when they showed the front picture, there wasn't no receiver in the middle of the field. So I don't know how he was 5 yards underneath the play.
I said Izzy needs to play.
And
the
common
opposite.
sense told him, we got Booth out here. I got to help him. That was common sense told him.
Yep. And my boy Chris 214 said, he said, remember we benched Boot versus New York? Repeat that. I agree.
They ain't scored, did they? Time ran out, ain't it? Or they called timeout. They almost messed up and they ran out of time.
See, the key to that tush push is that leg drive.
I think the key to you got attacking from the side instead of coming from. I'll have one linebacker see who coming from the side. If you come from the side when they first stop it, the initial, and that side man come and stick his helmet right into that leg, that thigh, right? That gonna shut down that leg drive. But jumping over the top, you ain't gonna do that.
His knee down. His knees down. He didn't get in.
See, coming right off that side right here, ball, see that? Come right off that side. That's where you gonna get. That's where you gonna get the stop.
Every time, coach. I thought about that earlier.
That's good thinking, coach.
And you got to stop the pushers.
And guess what? When you get somebody to come off that missile side and come in there for pass down and hit on those legs, right? And mess around and mess up somebody's thigh or something like that, then they'll stop this play. Then that'll be into this play. That play will be done with.
Them bastards got
That's
it.
good thinking, coach.
Yeah.
Because you gonna have time because of that leg drive, especially if it's the quarterback. You hit
They
him
gonna
right in
do it
his
again.
rib.
They got no respect for you. They gonna do it again. They got 2 seconds. You stop them here, they ain't gonna score. God almighty, he drove right through that time. See, if they came from the side, they would have stuffed that, boss. See what I'm saying? If they came from the side, they would have stuffed that.
No. Yeah. And they did, but Donovan Wilson was so busy trying to grab the ball instead of attacking. You'll see it. If he had went in there like a missile, like I've seen him do before, he would have blew that play up.
Where the safety? Where the safety? Where the safety?
He behind him. He behind him.
He ain't got no speed, man. He just ain't got no speed out there, man. The
He
safety.
don't have speed.
I'll put it like this. And I'm gonna ask you, boss, and you know this about defense back. Tell me a play. We gonna watch every live game this year. Tell me where Hooker done made a play on the roof.
I'm really trying to. I don't
That
remember.
one pick that got thrown to him.
But I don't. I was gonna say
That ain't on the
but
roof.
that ain't on the roof.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
like what he's saying is made like a rangy safety play.
Right.
That's
When he
it.
flying out the
Yeah,
intercept.
where you said athleticism and he helping out a corner or something. No.
For a cornerback to say,
Honestly,
hey man,
honestly,
thank you, man.
Yeah.
He ain't
For a
getting it in the
cornerback to
last
say
2
thank
years.
you, you know?
Yeah,
Because
right.
that's what your job is, to help me, right?
He ain't
You
did
ain't
it
gonna
in the
help
last
me.
2 years, coach.
And this is the bad thing about it. Common sense. Let's look at common sense here. If you're a safety boss and Booth is out there and they've been attacking Booth, what that tells you, common sense, who you helping?
You should cheat. To
That's
boot.
what I said. I said, Zim, help. Come on. Like,
And it might not even be Zim.
Jim ain't
I
gonna
think-
tell you that. You
Right.
gonna tell that on the field.
Right. And I feel coach on that. Like, you gotta know that.
Come
And then
on,
sometimes
man.
Zimmer probably told him that he just to coach point, he don't have the athleticism to help on the roof.
yo, slow ass.
Just slow. And it's not hating
7-7,
because
y'all.
I like Malik Hooker personally. I think he's a stand-up guy.
Yeah, personally, I
He's
like
a
it.
Very
he's a
much so.
he's a good man, and he's still a good football player. But I think the injuries caught up
Yeah.
Yeah.
where he
He's
can't
not a
run like he
protector
used
no
to, like he used
Only
to be
way
able to
he-
run at Ohio State.
Only place he running next year is the damn refrigerator, y'all. I'm just saying. The game the speed has left that brother.
Yeah, maybe he
And
can
you
build.
play and he plays a position to where speed is essential.
And listen, I like Malik Hooker. I think he's a good player. But Malik Hooker knows, injuries and him trying to get himself. And so he got into a place. He came back. He was with that. He wanted to get back with Dallas. Came for the workout the first time. Then the next time they came and signed that 1-year deal. And when they got him that 1-year deal, when they offered him 2 years at $4 million, I think $8 million is like a little bit over $4 million a year for a starting safety. That's not a starting safety money. When guys take that money like that quick, they already know, hey man, listen, I'm gonna take this money, and I like this environment, this town. I'm gonna take that money and I'm be good with it. Because if he really was believing in his skills and he was doing that well, safeties ain't getting paid $2 million a year.
Really. Hey, so it's halftime, dog.
Yeah, I need to step away for a second, fellas, and use the restroom.
Go ahead, Coach.
Victor said, "We got hope Mike McCarthy turned down job." I don't see how. The only way I could even see that being possible is if he already accepted a job with another team and signed it. I don't see no coaches turning down the Dallas Cowboys. It don't even matter how toxic it is. To be honest, I don't see no coach turning it down. It's also a bird in hand, you know?
Yep.
So.
And you got to think, he ain't no single bachelor. You know, he's a family man. They done relocated from, you know, Wisconsin down here and all that. You think they going to want to do that all over again? I don't know about y'all, but I don't like moving.
Right. It's almost just, I would say, look at it from, what do we do? How many jobs do we wish we could walk away from? But we don't. Because of responsibilities. So I heard that rumor. I don't quite buy that rumor.
Don't get me started, boss.
Oh, man. You know I know.
Ooh, damn, this game was close.
Saints out here doing trick plays.
And working.
My boy Tom, you could tell everybody going through it at their job. Boys like, facts, boss.
Yeah, they felt that part.
Yeah, how many of us deal with bad bosses all the time and hostile work environments and toxicity and all that kind of stuff, and we still go to work and, how you doing, boss?
Yep. That boy said Cooper Rush with the deep punt.
Nah, man. At some point, you do got to play Trey Lance, man.
Bruh, I know Trey like, God damn, what I got to do to get on the field?
See,
with literally 6 quarters left in the season. Like, damn, I ain't worth 6 quarters. You pay me $5 million, but I can't get 6 quarters. Uh-oh. Oh, your cord's good, boss? Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please bear with us as we expeditiously try to navigate these challenges. But hey, nonetheless, man, y'all know what time it is. It's halftime. The game was definitely within hand early. We were moving the ball easy early. The run game was working early.
1-1.
And somewhere along, there you go. You got it? You good?
Yeah, I got it, man.
Okay. Somewhere along the lines, Cooper Rush just decided to Cooper Rush. And I don't know. I think sometimes when Mike McCarthy be calling the plays, I think he might forget that Cooper Rush is actually out there. And that's not Ford. Like, I know Ford's at the game with y'all. I know he's sitting upstairs. He in the building, but he's not on the field, Mike. Stop treating Cooper Rush like Dak Prescott. It's not going to happen. I know you want to beat Philly real bad, but you're going to have to do it on the ground, bro.
Yeah, I think Cooper Rush been, man, stop listening to them. You are just as good as Dak.
And these content creators, quarterback controversy in Dallas. Tune in Tuesday at 8.
Oh my God. Did that really happen?
Nah.
Or for the same, boy, I feel like,
I mean,
ooh.
nah, I mean, but
Because if
some
somebody
people
did
do say
that, I was gonna be like,
some people do whisper and hint like quarterback controversy. It's more of a clickbaitish type thing, but some people really feel that way, bro. Like, why are we not starting Cooper Rush? Are you looking at the same quarterback we looking at? Yeah, really, if it wasn't for Rush and Booth, like this game would be in control, bro.
we should be winning.
Them two players, two positions.
Well said. If it wasn't for Booth and Rush, and then I see T-Church say, people do say that, Al.
They do. Damn.
That's crazy, bro. Some of these content creators, bro, it can't be about getting views. Do you want the type of people that would actually...
Bro, that's just reckless, dog. Are they saying that with a straight face, y'all?
That's just wow. Just for anybody that's trying to stir that up, that's wow. That's wow. That is so wow. For somebody with a straight face to know better. He said, I heard people say rush hour. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So under the evaluations right now, the changes that you got to make is Booth now. We shouldn't see no more Booth. It should be done. We should see, this should be no more Booth in Dallas. Should be over with. We should be now looking at Izzy, period. The door is also, but for Cooper Rush, I'm going to give him one more chance. One. You know what I'm saying? In turn, you like to have a clean game from here on out. Because he been playing gritty for the last 5.
Yeah.
But Booth, we see the same thing every time he out there. So that's kind of easy on what to do and what the adjustments to make.
He is who he is.
I also think we greatly wasting our opportunity for Trey to get development too. See, because it don't make sense for you to put Tank on the shelf, CeeDee Lamb on the shelf, but then be like, we trying to win these games. Now, some of this do got to get into the future evaluations.
Yep.
So it's especially if Cooper Rush thinking it up. Now, if he really was playing good, clean football, stay out there. You know what I mean? But see, now we talking about, because what we was saying, and what was we saying? These wins are good for the young guys. It's teaching them how to drone something in future tough times. Well, if Cooper Rush and Booth done almost sunk this whole game, when do you go to evaluation?
Bro, it's tragic when you think about it. And the one thing that comes to mind is, if you're a sibling, right? And you, or even if you're a student in school, whatever, lunchtime, y'all sitting together. And the dessert for the day is that sweet potato pie, right? And you done smashed yours. You like, man, it was good. I wish I had me another one. And you look over at your neighbor and it's sitting there and it's glazed and just your mouth is watering. You could taste it. And guess what? They don't even like sweets, but they won't give it to you. That's how I feel like what we doing with Trey Lance. Like, you gonna eat that? Just for them to throw him in the trash. Like, damn, I could have ate that, bro. Like, he is a quarterback, right? Like, damn, I could have ate that, bro. You threw it away.
I could have ate that. It's a couple of good fire chats. He said content creators and Cowboys media have adopted to anything is good for content is above team building.
Oh my.
It's true. Obviously not all, but way too many.
That's it right there.
And then my boy Smoke say, and someone had the nerve to tell me Rush is better because he don't throw a lot of interceptions. Oh yeah, hold my beer sucker.
Boy, they giving it to him.
Yeah, it did. Somebody say, and this is true to some.
Thank you, Angie. Thank you.
This is real. What Travis said. He said some want that rock moment for Cooper Rush, that great white hype. Yeah, some people are clearly on that. Clearly, they have an agenda. It's not about true comparing Dak versus Cooper Rush. Some of these boys got some very racist bias going on. Some of these boys. Then some of these boys got some hate for Dak. Is that too? It's where I'm hoping the best for Cooper Rush because I'm really low key hating on Dak. Is that too? Yeah.
Hey, gotta say something about Cooper Rush, man.
Yeah.
Cooper Rush has been a free agent for 2 times from the Dallas Cowboys. 2 years ago, he was on the practice squad, and they kept bringing him up. Then the next year, after he won some games, he was on the practice squad. I mean, on the as a free agent. Do we think that all 31 other teams, general managers, think that they can't see what Cooper Rush is? Because they could, he would have been signed to at least a somewhere else. But he got no offers to go no place else. Everybody in the league, except some of these crazy fans that want to start controversy, think Cooper Rush is better than what all 31 teams think he is. A backup that can be serviceable, that make him win some games if you have everything right and you can win without him winning the game. So let's think about that. Trey Lance, hey man, I don't know what's going on with Trey Lance, but I mean, he might be worse than what we think it is. Or Trey Lance is a type of quarterback that don't do what McCarthy wants him to do. And I don't think our offense coordinator and head coach is smart enough to devise a game plan just for Trey Lance. He wants it to be done the way he wants everybody to play in the same role, because evidently he don't change his role from Cooper Rush from Dak Prescott.
And then even Philly said, I could say the same thing about Hurts. It's an agenda. Yeah, it's still, people go try to act like it's not in the league still. Like we could clearly see that from even how Lamar is treated. And still treated.
I get that.
So anyway. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. He said he could say that about Hurts too.
Yeah, I see it over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even saw it with Mahomes.
Damn.
Hey, coach, true story. I ran across a Kansas City fan, this lady. Mahomes better win more than one or his ass can go.
Yeah.
Personal foul.
You got to. It's 2 things you got to always get rid of, boss and amp. One is that it still is a racial component in the NFL. That's one.
Yep.
And the other is and when it comes to quarterback, the stigma of not being drafted in the first round.
Yeah.
That you got to win way more than if you drafted in the 4th, 5th, or undrafted free. You got to win 9, 10 Super Bowls before people could say, "Oh man, you just a bust." It's
both of those. You right, coach.
First round draft. That's right, and that's draft bias.
That's draft.
You still have draft bias.
Yes, facts, coach. Brady went through that.
That's why Brady's had that chip on his shoulder.
Yep.
Because that's why he said, "I got to win over and over
and over."
And
because they didn't start
motivating him to win more.
Because if people really look at history, they really didn't start getting Brady credit to after the 3rd Super Bowl.
That's it. That's right.
They treated him like, yeah.
Yep, they looking for his replacement. Yep.
So it's not always race. We not saying that. Race is with it a lot. Bias is with it a lot. Draft bias, like Coach said, it's a lot. But all of it to a degree is evil. For real. And then,
Yeah.
hey, Boss
Nah,
Watch Party,
that-
appreciate the super chat days.
Some of the people gotten some bad Cowboy quarterbacks gonna get stuff against them always. But in the case of Tony Romo and the case of Dak Prescott, man, listen, for the stats in the games that they don't won, they may not won championships, but the seasons they done put together and the stats they done put together, they're in a remarkable status because you don't see too many fourth-round draft picks do what Dak done, and you definitely don't see undrafted free agents like Tony Romo have the career he done had. You don't see that. So it's that draft bias and that other bias is out there, man. But we just gotta, I think content creators, we just can't with the wee woo, man. I think again, man, Dallas has done a great job. I think the general manager and the Will McClay has done a great job of getting guys here that you can try to mold into some great players. I just think the GM job is hiring a coaching staff that's supposed to be the best, and Jerry hadn't done that in 29 years.
And I would also say, especially with content creators, we need a lot more people to be successful independently and also embrace it. It's not good enough to be successful independently to where you're making full-time income doing content. If you don't embrace it, if you got an independent voice but you still low-key wanting to work for .com, 105.3 The Fair, NFL Network, or FX1, then you won't exercise your freedom to speak honest. So I think we need a lot more independent people to be successful and to not sell out with ambition to try to be and do what others are doing. Just embrace your success independently. For real.
I want to say something you just seen on the TV. And they just into their run game now, and they put a sign up there that says Eagles have always had one of the best offensive line coaches, but he's their run game coordinator too. 90% of the league, their run game coordinator is probably their offensive line coach because he's the one that says what type of runs that's going to be good in this game, how we going to block these, who we need to attack in our run game. And it's good because he's the offensive line coach and he coordinates the run game. Matter of fact, the run game goes through him. He puts the run plays in that we're going to run most of this week. Well, not the Cowboys. Our run game coordinator that we hired as a guy that's a running backs coach that ain't never had no run game problem. So if our run game suffer, this is the guy that puts it in place. So my thing is this.
Booth is still in the game?
Mm-hmm. Good job, Mozzie. Yep.
They coming back to run. They may not pass the ball no more down here in the red zone. These all gonna be runs down here.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Parsons. That's a great job. You got to finish that play. Good job, Marv. You got to finish that play, Parsons. Hope they ain't gonna throw the ball to Barkley on this play.
Watch the quarterback. Watch the quarterback.
Something up with that Izzy, man.
There you
Super
go.
chat.
Something going on. Something is up. Because now you got two different D coordinators. Is it an asshole? God damn. It's like I would rather lose with these dudes than to play you. Golly, this is weird. Ray Charles can see, you need to make a change. Oh, Michael, you took that play off. Ooh, that was bad, Michael.
Boy, they hit the shit out of Pickett.
Yeah, but that play, that time he took off, it caused him to miss that.
That's right.
That one step late.
Michael should have made that play. He quit on that play and then tried to pick it up.
They got holding though on them, but see, those are type things, man. That's he be out. He out because he already got real problems. Yeah, he out.
Watch Michael. Keep your eyes on him. Well, they not showing Michael right now.
In the ribs. Yeah, Michael got punched hit in the ribs.
He got hit in the ribs. That's what slowed him down.
Yeah, he got chipped in the ribs.
Ah, okay. So okay, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, they trying to get they trying to get Saquon that record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Christian coach said he got hit in the ribs. That's what stopped his legs. And thank you, Smoke One, for you. He said, why was Morris on AJ anyway?
Yeah, that was weird.
It was in zone.
It was in zone. Yep.
Yeah, zone. Yeah.
Hate it. Yeah, but they definitely trying to get him that record, because I heard like a sounds of the sideline from Philly earlier this season, and they Sirianni actually went over to Saquon on the bench and was like, hey, they say you coming up on a career high. You want to go ahead? And I think I sent that to you and you, boss, and coach.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, you can let them eat. You can let the other cats eat. I was like, dang.
Man, I'll be right back. I gotta grab me a snack. I'll be right back.
Take care of that.
Well, yeah, he said, you gotta let them eat. I mean, like I said, that I just think, the Eagles have a design run game to keep at it, and they design runs to attack some of your weaknesses, some of your alignments. It's a creative run game. It's not like we doing a bunch of jet sweeps or nothing, but it's a creative run game to attack certain weaknesses in your defense, and that's what a run game coordinator is. I want to let people know, our offensive coordinator usually, in most teams, you have an offensive coordinator. Okay, that's Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy might be the offensive coordinator as well as he might be the passing game coordinator. So what he does is, his thing is, I'm the offensive coordinator and I'm looking at all our pass plays that will fit our offense to attack the defense on this particular play or this particular game plan. So I'm putting those pass plays in because I think these pass plays enhance us to attack your defense the best way, or to attack your weaknesses, or get our people open, right? But most of them are not. They don't deal with both of them. They have a offensive run game coordinator, and that run game coordinator said, and he goes and asks the run game coordinator, based off these pass plays, is what's the run game? Who you see that we need to attack? Who we need? What area of the run game we need to focus on? What runs that we need to focus on in our run package? And give me the lineup of those runs, and then hopefully, if we're smart enough, we coordinate some of those runs that go off of play action off of some of those passes that I have, so we can be in unison. And what pass play we be successful, we got a play action pass off of that. So it takes an experienced run game coordinator to be able to put that together. And our run game coordinator is our running back coach who never did a run game coordinator before. So this is what I tell people when we are talking about the run game, which most of the winning teams this year have run games. So don't say that that's just old school. Look at the playoff teams and tell me which ones ain't got no run game. So run games are very important. So that's whoever you assign to your run game coordinator or your running game linebackers in your defense or your linebacker coach who's dealing with the run. That's the importance that as a coach you think of this to your team. So when he hires a guy that ain't had no experience as a run game coordinator, that tells you your head coach has he don't care about the run game, and he don't care about stopping the run. He just talking.
Yep.
So,
boy, they killing me. They killing me. They killing me. They killing me. They killing me.
that's the first tall sweep we done seen Rico, even though it didn't run minute, but that's the first tall sweep I done seen him run in probably maybe since Pittsburgh. And I don't think he probably ran those plays. I think maybe 10 times this whole season, tall sweeps. So we not even trying to, we don't give him those type of runs.
BB got blew up.
Let me say, what we gonna do about safety, Amp? Ain't nobody on the
You can't reach block Carter, man. If you ain't double teaming him, trying to reach him without no help, I can tell you that now that's not gonna work.
Bell and Wanye, man.
Yeah, I said Bell and Wanye too.
Has he been hurt?
Yeah, they hurt. We were talking about for next year.
And now I think Bell is up for contract.
Yeah, all the safeties.
Blocking the back. Give
Well,
it to me.
Wilson ain't up for contract. He still got a little time.
I think Donovan Wilson is up for contract, Cole.
He signed a 4-year deal last year.
He did? Okay.
Yeah. Now, I mean, they can't get out. Usually Cowboy deals up if it's 4 years, really 2 years, and we can get out.
Right.
He is
sure
under
Diggs will be-
contract. Damn.
I don't think Diggs will be here next year. I'm kind of sure Diggs might not be here next year.
Hasn't been a mistake. Big mistake.
Diggs' injury is
Gotta wait it out.
it's unique. It's unique, and it's when you start drafting bone, man.
Yeah.
It's depending on how well that goes. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes it's not.
Okay.
It's not
From
the
that standpoint, I feel you, Coach.
Yeah. It's not the norm.
It's kind of like an overshown.
Yeah.
Got to get your feelings out of
but-
it. You got to really.
Yeah, but see, that's but when you start drafting bone, it's depending on how and what they said about his injury. It's definitely gonna be a 7-month to 8-month injury because it's a draft bone to make sure it connects. So I can see them getting out the deal, and then when he becomes healthy, trying to re-sign at a very low rate. Because if they get out the deal while he's hurt, nobody else is going to touch it. And then they can come back with a lower number. I'm not saying he might not be in Dallas, but he ain't going to be in Dallas with this contract. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah. I never looked into his injury like that.
And listen, man. We are finding out, man. It's around the league, man. Hey, man, you can get corners and coach them up. They can play, and I mean, and that that's how you have to go. But you're gonna have to write. You got to have that philosophy of saying that we're gonna mold these players into what. But it's got to be hard, man. And I think somewhere down the line, man, it's got to be some attention getters, and it don't have to be publicly. It just got to be quietly. But it don't have to be
Man,
public.
what's
But
up
they
with Bell?
definitely need some attention getters.
Come on. Step up. Oh, you missed that one, Maris. Oh, good. Come on.
Hey, is it number who's number 25?
That's boot.
Where's
That's
Donovan
Boo.
Wilson at? Oh, Donovan. Oh, Donovan out there.
He out there. Damn, yeah. Maris, that was you, baby. Yeah, Donovan Wilson made that tackle.
Yeah, he made that tackle.
Good tackle too.
No, it's a good tackle. Yeah, they're gonna keep on because they're trying to get Saquon his big run. So
It's obvious.
They gonna crack us too.
It's obvious. And I'm looking at my defense right now, man, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed. I'm hating how this game has unraveled because early on your defense was playing pretty damn good, and then after the unfortunate turnovers and we find ourselves in a lopsided match, heads starting to hang, and now you're gonna start see your big gashing plays.
Right.
It's coming. Coach them been telling us about it since week 2.
Yeah, this is how it is, and this is why I say this is a poor coach. This is a poor coach.
Good job, Mozzie. Good job, Mozzie.
Mentally, this is,
And Boots shouldn't have been inside on that Barkley cut. He lost containment. Just fucking pull him.
Yeah, he peaked in that end. He went in that inside.
There is no way Boots should ever be on the inside like that. You always have outside containment. I don't care what coverage it is.
Yep.
That's Boots, bro. Get him out.
That one misread cost about an extra 6-7 yards on that play.
Yep. Barkley should have been hitting the backfield if he keep containment.
Mm-hmm.
Get him out.
Hey man, where them hits at that from last week? Can I get a bag of them or something? I'll take a 2 for $1, 2 for $1, 2 for $5, something. Can I get some hits, please?
So they done pull Boots for pride and not Izzy. They just don't like Izzy, bro. Something up. Because Izzy played outside corner this year.
Mm-hmm.
No, we can't act like he don't play it. He played.
Bro, they had Jordan Lewis playing outside corner at one point.
And Israel playing inside.
Yeah.
The only thing is I did used to like Troy Pride back in the day for Notre Dame. I liked him a lot. He was one of my sleepers.
Good job, D.
So let's see what he do. I'm tired of Booth though. I've had enough. And see, they did pull him. See, look, they pulled him because he lost containment out. You feel me?
Like,
Zimmer had enough, bro.
For me, that's one of the flaws I have with Zimmer. And I don't know if it's him still learning the group, but it be taking way too long when guys are just clearly not having a good day at the office. Oh my gosh. Ooh, thank you. Shit. You'll see why I said that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to like Troy Pride a lot out of Notre Dame. Number 32. Liked him a lot.
God damn, what a holding call at.
Somebody say, Boss, is it good? Yep. It's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Lee. See, I just saw it. So this play gets stopped before it's called, but I just saw Leah foul back out in coverage again.
Yeah, why is Lil 5 in corner?
He playing the running back. The running back out there. That's the running back out there.
Yeah. So that means they're in man coverage.
Yeah.
Thank you, coach.
That was the running back coach?
Nah, he was
that's
the running back was split out. So they
Gotcha. Okay,
so
that's
he
what I meant.
had to cover him
Okay.
outside.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No. They say y'all live paused. Somebody say the live paused. Just refresh it. Hit refresh it. Come out and come back in.
Mine Gucci. Check that Wi-Fi, dog. Man. We still got 17 minutes of football. Have we had one sack all day?
You definitely gonna get one now. How they running the ball? Them sacks, them chances for sacks is over. I know we had plenty of pressures. I'm not sure about sacks.
Come on, give me one. Give me one. Give me one. Good job, D-line.
Yeah, True Vibe say expected a little bit more from this game. I think Amp said it best. This game is a whole lot different with better play from Cooper Rush and Boot. It's a whole lot different. This is where to me is talent.
I knew that was coming. He tried to little brother him a couple plays back. I knew it was coming. Yep. You know, you got to keep him happy because, you know, he'll get upset real quick. He ain't getting the ball.
This third string quarterback look better than Pickett to me. And sometimes it's like that. And then Super Chat, he say go back to what you said about Michael put a bullseye on us. What's amazing though, Chris, Philly don't look like they playing us hard. They look like they playing us kind of like,
They really do, bro. Like Tanner McKee looking like, God damn.
It's easy.
Hey, listen, I don't think Philly, you know, I ain't gonna say Philly looks so great, but as I said last week, Philly was playing good football this year. And I like the way they played this year better than I like that they played what they played last year. I saw flaws. But it comes down to what we are, man. We are who we are, man. And I think sometimes I don't want us to get too low on this game, as though I didn't want us to get too high when we won some games. We are, you know, this is our microcosm of our season, and this is how we break down. And what I think is Philly didn't make as many mistakes with us. They just said that, like what Boss was saying, they're not playing hard, but they just minimizing their mistakes, and they said that's how you do against bad football teams. You go a place against bad football team, you say, hey, let's not make no mistakes and to play clean, and they'll mess up enough for us. That's how you usually go against your bad team. You say, hey, let's be clean and play hard, and they'll mess up enough for us, and we'll beat them by 20.
Plug
Because
your
that's who we
sponsor,
are.
boss.
Today's stream is brought to you by BetUS, where you get 150% bonus on your first deposit and 125% on your next two deposits up to 2,000. Promo code YouTube150. So, and I said,
So they got one of the big plays.
I let everybody know too. I said, man, this is one of those games you need to look at that parlay. Yep.
So
Yeah.
and
So
you probably gonna get a game next week. Now you're gonna get a game next week. It's probably gonna be the backups and get the backups. But you're gonna find out. But no, what you're gonna find out from, and it's gonna be interesting. And I won't really gonna want to see how it's gonna be interesting to me. We're gonna find out how Dan Quinn would attack when we came to the end of the season based off how he plays the game to next week. Knowing that they're in the playoffs and they don't have a chance to win the division. Because if he come out with starters and come out with his team trying to win the game, that's different than what we had when we was in that situation.
And then B Bird said with the super chat, we got a couple of super chats up in here. Give me a second.
Now you want to run the fucking ball.
He said, Philly's interested in ending this game. They know we can't score, so they'll only pass when they need to. They just want to run the clock. Yeah, they definitely in that.
Yeah, they want to shorten this game. They don't want no players to get hurt. They want to shorten this game. You probably won't see Barkley no more in this game. They're not trying to. They're not trying to get any players hurt. You know what I'm saying? This is how they got to the point where they're running the ball, man. That's how they going.
And then this Philly fans say he is better, talking about the third string quarterback. Philly fans know he should be the second string. Now he look better. He look better. Y'all offense look better with him, man. They smashed Rico on that one. Ooh. Rico getting tested at the end of the year. I'm glad he looked like he go end the year healthy. That's a very big win for Rico. Just finishing.
Let me ask you this question, man. Let me ask you this question. Why run the ball now? You don't went this far. You might well go on away with Cooper Rush now. You don't went this far with it. Because if you run the ball successful now, it's going to make you look even stupider as a coach.
Yeah. I'm ready to see Trey Lance now. I've had enough of Cooper Rush. I just think it makes sense. He stunk it up.
Yeah.
Like he had his first drive looked a little clean, but pick six in the beginning. And then look at that. So Rico out there getting 6 and 5 a pop on 31, you didn't use Rico. And 33, you didn't use Rico.
Early in the game when you had a third and one about a 40-yard line where you could have had a drive going, you threw a 9 pattern.
Yeah.
And this is where I want to go. Somebody said, I think B Bird said great play but bad execution. Well, take it like this. I need a 3-pointer to win the game. I run a play to set up for Draymond Green to get a wide open 3. He miss it. We say, oh man, well, man, great play call, but no, Draymond just missed the shot. Yeah, it was a great play call, but the likelihood of him reducing it, hitting it, is bad. It's a great play call, but the likelihood of Cooper Rush hitting the downfield pass,
it's bad.
It's null and void.
Right.
So I better be playing safe to get the first down.
You didn't play call to
shots.
Cooper Rush strength even with that 9 route.
No. And to the wrong receiver. The receiver ain't caught a pass since. Have they thrown the ball to Miko since then?
No.
And who catching the ball the most, making the biggest plays catching? Cooper first, and then it's Tolbert. If you're going to throw the ball to anybody, throw it to them.
So why was A.J. Brown trying to get that ball back?
It must have been some record he must have broke.
So this Philly dude talking about, I got you. I got you. I got
They
you.
sent it back to him.
I
They
got
sent
you.
it back to him. You better pay me some money.
I know. Talking about I got you, big dummy. If you want this ball, you know. This my Instagram.
Catch me after the game. Catch me after the game.
You better have my 10 stacks.
No, it is. Have your people call my people.
Right. Facts. Talking about I got you. I got you. You ain't gonna get nothing for that. I got you. He might sign a jersey for you. He might.
Yeah. Tell your people to call my people.
For real. If you want this ball, it's gonna cost you. You just threw it to me.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, you threw it. Yeah, that's dumb. That's on your
Yeah,
fault.
that's on your. Yeah.
That cost you some money. But yeah, man, I had a common sense argument. I want to tell the common sense argument I said yesterday, and it was a guy that was telling me about Mike McCarthy, and I said in Dallas we do very dysfunctional things, and I said bringing Mike McCarthy back would be the most dysfunctional thing we ever done, because think about it like this: he was in the last year of his contract. And he had won 3 years in a row. He went 12-5, and he went in the playoff game. And you didn't sign to an extension on then. He has a 7-10 season possibly, and then you sign to an extension. What was the reason? So whatever reason you pulled back for signing him an extension at the end of last year, because you said it right off the bat. You didn't linger along with it. You told everybody right the first week one, we ain't signing no extension and we ain't talking about it, right?
Yeah.
Has that changed?
Well, if you say it like that, you're right. But if you look into the details, I can see the person you was fighting, their point of view. Because it's almost like gymnastics. A lot of times you can have a good performance, but it wasn't as difficult. So somebody might make a couple of mistakes in their routine, but they was doing way more somersaults, triple backflips and all kind of stuff. So they made some mistakes, but because of the difficulty of the routine, you still gave them a higher score. I think when you add in a degree of difficulty of having this avalanche of injuries, that's where you can make the judgment that, yeah, you could bring him back based on what this team did.
And he said the avalanche of injuries, but I broke him down with it. I said the first 4 or 5 games, there wasn't no injuries. You just ain't produced. You was getting smoked too.
Well,
You was getting smoked.
it was some injuries. It wasn't as many, but it was some.
Those injuries ain't gonna cost you. Ain't nobody gonna be totally healthy. But you was getting smoked.
Yeah. And that's why to me it go back to the details, right? So did front office help Zimmer by bringing them DTs in late? Because to me, that had a lot to do with the smoking. That had a lot to do with the smoking. We couldn't stop the run earlier.
And I don't think the DTs was the reason why we couldn't stop running. I think the edge was. And I'll stand
the edges.
10 Bibles on that. The edge has always been our problem to run for the last 3-4 years. People ain't never been gashing us right up the middle. They've been gashing. Buffalo ran 2 years ago. Buffalo ran for 200 yards. And I think there's a stat that came up and said 98% was off the edge.
The Ravens, the biggest plays came up the middle.
look at film. I'll put some money on that. They ain't no running play coming to.
How much money you want to put on it? I got the film right here.
Okay.
How much you want to put on it?
Yeah, we put $50 on it.
All right. Let me pull it. I'm gonna pull it right now. Give me 1 second.
And I don't think running plays are killers in Ravens.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you, Coach. I'm gonna
The
show
running
you.
game then killers in the Ravens.
I'm gonna show you the biggest plays came from up the middle. The biggest plays. Give me a second.
I think the Ravens plays came from long passes.
Let me see. Give me a second to pull it. Where it's at.
Oh, ain't nobody got hurt, did they? Oh, they got somebody hurt.
They trying to throw a fade to Turpin. God dog.
Bad route, man. They're getting down here and run the ball. Why they just gonna keep running the ball? The second down to 6. Just keep running the ball. If you were trying to put the game, you were trying to get the shorten the game.
Yeah, he should have kept running the ball. Yeah. You trying to stop them from embarrassing you. Right. Yeah, well, like
why are
what
you
you
trying to
doing,
make
man?
Cooper rush a touchdown pass? Wow. What are we doing this for? Did they go empty? They go? Oh no, they bring when he beside the running boy. Is he in front of the quarterback? Yeah, when he was behind the quarterback, he gonna run the ball. He fumble the ball. I'll be dog.
All right. So I got the Ravens game right here.
Turn the ball over. This is a bad football team.
All right, here we go. All right, Coach, you watching? You got to give me my 52, man. I'm serious.
What's that?
You got to give me my 50 when I show you this. I need my 50. Because I did a whole breakdown and it was the DTs that was really breaking us down. But you go see.
I gotta see, yeah.
This is early. Give me a second. So this is, and see, it's them DTs. See how Mozzie got killed right there? And that big old run. That's straight up the middle, Coach. And then this is another one.
Run that playback?
Yeah. It was off of Mozzie. Watch Mozzie get blown off the ball, and he runs right off of that. Yeah. It was the DTs.
If he does it, okay. My question is, ball. You talk to a coach here. If he just get there, he got to make that tackle. Who is the other guy that's gonna fill that hole? That's not.
No, he got blown off the ball. He gave too much space.
Who else? When you look at that, what space? If he did cover that space, who else was there to cover that hole to make the tackle?
I mean, maybe you clog it up. Like, hold on, let me slow it down.
The cornerback. Watch. Look who covered this ball. Look who else is over there. The corner.
Yeah, but Coach, it's still like when you get blown back 4 yards off the ball versus now they not getting done like that. Likely that might get clogged up at the line of scrimmage if you not blown up like that. Like it's Mozzie. By the time right there, Mozzie is about 4 yards off the ball. If you don't get pushed like that, you don't even have that seam like that, Coach. I know you fighting for that $50, but the biggest run came off of Mozzie, Coach.
I want you to be honest. Go back to that play. If Donovan Wilson don't do the wrong thing, the hold is stopped.
No. It ain't even just Donovan Wilson. It's the fact that
look where Donovan goes.
I know where Donovan goes.
Hole.
Yeah, but
if he goes straight, there's nobody to block him.
Yeah,
Boss,
but
there's
Coach,
nobody. If he goes straight, there's nobody to block him.
I agree, Coach, but it's the fact that Mozzie also
if he
gave
goes
up.
Straight, but if he goes straight, there's nobody to block him.
But Coach, it's the fact that Mozzie also got blown out of that hole. It's both is true, Coach. Both is true. And it's still, you still owe me 50 because you said the biggest runs came on the outside. I'm showing you that the biggest runs came from the inside.
I coached football a long time.
No, but no. We got to stay on context. The context you said we got beat on the Ravens on the outside.
You could have had Donovan Sue there if that run fit was going to gash that because the linebacker is gone. He cannot play both holes. He had inside hole, the outside.
What about this one right here, coach? And it still doesn't. You still owe me 50 because you said the biggest runs came from the outside. I'm showing you where the biggest runs came from the inside, regardless of who you blame.
I'll pay.
What about this one right here, coach? The touchdown off of Mozzie again. That's on Mozzie again, coach. Both of them could be true. This time Mozzie got turned. Coach, you owe me 50. Because look, right here, Mozzie clearly got tossed out of that hole. True or false?
And look at your play side linebacker again.
But see, coach, you fight for that 50, but I told you where the success came from. I told you they was gashing us up the middle. True or false? You said it was the outside. True or false? That's what we bet.
I'm gonna say this again, and I'm gonna say this again, and I think you know this better. Run stopping is not just defensive line; it's linebackers and defensive line. That's
still not the case though. What was the bet? Let's get back to the bet.
I give you 50, but you're not giving football analysis here. But that's fine. I go with you. I know how that goes.
I'm not giving football analysis. All I said is their success came running up the middle. That's what I said.
If the linebacker does his job, that's not a touchdown run.
All right, so I got other plays too, because I'ma always be balanced. I got the outside too, coach. I looked at it all. I didn't look at just some of it. I looked at it all. The success also came from the read option. So I did see that too. When they did a lot of read option plays where they had some success and they had some containment issues from the corner. Yeah, so they had running success from Lamar on the outside from read option. But the running success came from up the middle. Yeah. And that was my bet. Because I did the film breakdown. I knew exactly what happened.
So overall, the defensive tackles have been the problem with the run game.
Early,
yes. For 3-4 years, huh?
No. Man, see, what we doing that? We putting words in my mouth? We doing that?
But not.
I said, no, say what I said, coach. I said, when they brought these DTs in there late, because now we know the DTs are playing much better because Zimmer was able to coach them up, right? And I'm just talking about the full effect of the season. Not just we played like trash early in the season. It's like also it was some cause and effect to that. You know, I'm just giving the context of it, in my opinion. It's like it was a reason for it too. It wasn't just that they was bad. I think they was also put in a bad position by front office. If you don't put the DTs in her to where you allow Zimmer to get them guys coached up and give them the reps they need in preseason, if you use games for preseason, you could probably have a slow first half. Is that true?
And I agree with this. And I agree with this. And I agree with that. But that long touchdown run, if you got a D tackles in a 3 technique and the linebacker leads and goes to the 1, you could have Reggie White in there and that run probably goes about 50 yards. Because the only thing the tackle got to do is come down and just get on you just a little bit. Because you got nobody filling the 5-hole. Nobody.
Yeah.
Anytime you run a play and the first person he gets to is the cornerback, and you know the cornerback supposed to stay outside and play contain. And they ran that play. They ran it just now.
Did he break the record on us, bro?
On us, 176. Yeah. Excuse me, he had 167.
That's
averaging 5 a carry.
That's for the whole season. That's for the whole season.
2000.
Okay. That's 2 records. That's him and one name broke a record. Oh, he just got over 2,000. Okay. He just at 2,000. He don't have the record of the single season record. He just got 2,000 yards. How many more yards you got to get the single season record? It's 2,100, ain't it?
He still got a game next week, Coach. And Washington ain't been good stopping the run. I mean, who they playing next week?
Oh no, they ain't playing Washington. They playing New York probably. Ain't it? Who they playing?
We playing Washington. I'm sorry.
Us. That'd be crazy to run him next week. Cause they locked up. If Detroit win tonight, they ain't got no reason to play him next week.
Yep, they play New York next week.
Oh yeah.
And they home.
Yeah, that might be. He might get it.
Ooh, that boy Linville. Yeah, I kind of see it like that, B-Bird. He said they just better than us. By a few players. Yep. By a few players right now. Mm-hmm.
Boy, burger.
And I really mean that by a few players.
I don't think their offense got better. I think that they made a decisive difference, and even though we might not think their defense is better, they made a decisive difference to tighten up their defense. And their defense actually did it with a couple of rookie guys in their secondary that came along and played very well this year, and a guy that they picked up, a linebacker. So what they decided was, on their defense, they changed their whole defensive staff out. They changed their whole defensive staff, and they said, "Hey, man, we ain't gonna go get y'all nobody. We brought the safety back at a low deal because he left the time. We're not gonna go get y'all nobody, but we want y'all to coach them up and get them better and get them more unified." And that's what they did. And their defense played much better than they played at the end of last year. They was out of shape. I think they're a better shape team now. So yeah, they better than us, by far.
Booth is still playing. What did Izzy do? I wish I was a fly on the wall. I wish I was a fly on the wall to really figure out what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? It's weird. It's something up. Somebody said, Parsons, where are you?
So outside of Booth, right?
I don't think he had a bad game.
And outside of Cooper
Me
Rush.
neither.
Had a bad game.
Question.
It wasn't a great game, but not a bad game.
I feel like this. Ain't nothing Mike can go do when they running the ball like this. Michael is officially neutralized. You can't look for Michael to help you now. You can't. You got to first stop the run before Michael can really help you.
We're seeing Mike at the bottom of powers all game. I don't know. Even outside of Cooper Rush and Booth, I'm trying to understand, like, how did we get gashed like this game? Because we held them under wraps the first half.
Then James said, I'm sorry, give me 1 second, coach, with this super chat. He said, so it's Smith's fault from being double teamed, not one-on-one? Smith? Must be mean Parsons.
Oh, well, I guess you're talking about. But
I
I just said, must be talking about parts. What I said, Amp, what I'm saying is, when you're a better football team, you play it close to the vest. You say, this don't make no mistakes. Play a clean, physical football game. And the other team, if they're a bad team, they'll make enough mistakes for you to get it blowed out. You just got to be clean. Philly didn't turn the football over today.
Yep.
They didn't give you no big plays, really. They didn't make no great plays, but they didn't give you no big plays. They didn't turn the ball over. And this is what you do against when you have a team that's not as good as you. You blow them out if you don't do those type things. And we get a big return, but we got to be coming back with a penalty. But Turpin is a definite weapon when it comes to special teams. And I think and the reason why I say Turpin is a weapon, because the people on special teams know he's a weapon and they block better. They take it to heart to go out there and get blocks because they know he can take it all the way. So and usually when you have a good returner, that's what happens.
I agree with this. My boy Truth said.
Number 30 was out there on the field sometime today. He missed the tackle. I seen him.
Yeah, I saw that where he missed that tackle on Barkley. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, now he's a rule safety. At least he got the athleticism to do it. One year.
We got the athleticism. Yeah, he got speed to get there.
And then the Truth MVP said sometimes you have to just laugh not to make it hurt so much. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how y'all feeling, Cowboy Nation, man? Y'all pretty sure y'all very pissed right now.
I hate this shit.
Especially to go out like this to Philly. I know this hurt. Trey, can we see Trey now, please? We can't see Trey now? You can't even have Trey hand the balls off? Man, them Trump supporters got you like that, man?
I think Trey, he is wow. It's either two things with Trey. If it's true that Trey cannot, if it's true that what they're saying about he needs time, he needs more development, that means Trey is one of the biggest busts in the NFL history. He's not going to ever be a great quarterback. That's the only thing I can see, because it don't take you 5 years in two organizations and just have a lot of practice time and you still ain't got it ready to be able to play yet. So but you have to understand, man. And I think sometimes we look at things and we don't see it in common sense terms. But think about it, man. If a team like San Francisco gave up all that draft capital to get a guy, and they get up off him just that fast, there's a reason. They ain't do it because they crazy. I don't think they that stupid. They like, hey man, we cutting our losses. We getting them out of the room.
They said this should be a nail in Mike McCarthy's coffin. Hey, Eddie say, now, boss, why did you say keep Mike McCarthy again? I gave 3 options on that. I have 3 to 4 options on that. If you keep him, you gotta weapon him up, because you see that's what he like to do, or you will have to remove him as the play caller, which is obviously he got some issues with that and likely has been figured out. 3, you can take Zimmer, make him head coach, Paul Gunter defensive coordinator. That's a continuity plan. And so are the first 2 I said. The fourth option, and to me the riskiest option, is a complete overhaul. That's where you fire him and you trust this new coach to bring in his guys. The problem that I have with that is that you're not going to likely get rid of McCarthy, but you could get you could lose Mike McCarthy, which a lot of people would be okay with. But then you lose Zimmer, which I wouldn't be okay with. But then you also lose possibly Linda Wells. I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with losing Al Harris. I'm not cool with Paul Gunter. I'm not cool with Greg Ellis, Kevin. Like, it's a lot of those other coaches that's at risk. So I actually gave 4 options on how to move forward. So, and it's going to likely come down to how it ends. And I already said that too. I said none of these successful wins mattered. People remember how you finish. I've been saying that. I've been saying that for the last 2 weeks.
I think, I want to say something about the Cowboy organization, man. They have done a great job of saying the same thing over and over and over again. That we have to be very careful of their propaganda that hadn't bleeded into us. And I'm at the point now that I'm trying to win and want to win as a Cowboy Nation. And man, I might like Zimmer might be my guy. One name might be my guy. But I ain't in that point I like my guys. I want to win. And I think that they done got us into that point of liking our guys.
So he say the bet between you and coach. I don't know what that super chat mean. I guess he just saying rewarding it $2 for that. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. You have to explain that with James.
Very good with these super chats, man.
He said, David said, has Rush ever beat Philly? I don't think so. I don't think so.
He done had some bad games. Three of his losses has been against Philly, man. He was had some bad losses against Philly, man. And he done came back to the earth for what he was, man. Sometimes you have a good game and you be like, man, oh man, Rush is having such a, oh man, this and that. But what makes great players is consistency, man. And it's about being consistent in what you do, man.
61 yards.
But I'm just, I think this team needs I think this team needs, I don't think this team is far. I think this team is young enough. I have seen teams that have, with the nucleus we have, I've seen teams. I just think this team needs to be uncomfortable. And if anybody that's on this coaching staff that makes them comfortable, I won't have no problem with them going. Comfortability is not what they need. They need to be uncomfortable.
Bro, that would have been good from 71.
Yeah, that's a great kick.
Oh, God, I wish you would have hit that. That would have been a record by a mile. He said, Eddie said, boss, tell coach to run you your $50 and slide me that 5 off GP. That's a very Oak Cliff stuff you just said. Very.
Yeah, he from Oak Cliff.
Yeah, she from Oak Cliff. Let me see. I will let Trayvon Diggs go trade him.
So
he's scared to tackle. It's gonna be hard with Trayvon injury to get traded. Yeah, and that he's over with.
Yeah, he was on a Trayvon Diggs was signed. His contract was signed for them to have an out this year. They signed him to a contract to really have a 2-year audition to see if they're gonna keep him on the contract for year 3 and year 4. Well, year 1 didn't go well because after they signed the contract, he got the ACL tore, so that would kill year 1. Year 2 was this year. He started out this year, then he got a more severe knee injury that is not just an ACL, so it's something they got to at least reach 7 to 8 months for it to grow, the bone grow back for him to be able to do football activities. So those 2 years he had turned out to be not blah, but they don't know if he could ever be the same guy he was. And if they can get out and then re-sign him, they may re-sign him, but they're going to save that cap money first and then try to re-sign him. That's just how it goes. They like some of the guys that they've been trying to bring in here, cornerback. So they're gonna work it that way. What we need to be worried about, are they gonna sign Jordan Lewis back? That's what we need to be talking about. Is Jordan Lewis gonna be back in this team again next year? That's what we need to be worried about, because Jordan Lewis has put in some great work. They're gonna bring him back, and I think Jordan Lewis is gonna have more suitors for him more than the $2 million, $1,800,000 next year. So, and if I was Jordan Lewis, I wouldn't be a fool to sign another $1.8 million contract, 1 year deal either.
No, ain't no way.
I think no.
Ain't no way. Then
don't be. Yeah.
Carolyn Matthews said Rush is 9-4 in 13 career starts, 0-2 versus the Eagles, 9-2 against everybody else. In his 2 starts versus the Eagles, he's 31 for 61, 51% for 113 yards per game with 1 TD, 3 interceptions. Whew. And then overall, a 44.8 passing rating.
And in his wins, he ain't that great. His statistics ain't that great either.
Nope.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, he is what he is. Unless he, you put him in. Unless
bro, what the hell?
Since we get you a bye, but other than that, man, he's Cooper Rush, man, and the NFL knows that, man. I don't think he made them a $9 million, $10 million in his whole career.
Did I miss something? What the hell going on?
And then B-Bird say, players like Mike because they're comfortable in him, but these players need to be made uncomfortable. Comfortable and tough don't go together. Yeah.
Bro,
this dude number 21 like boxing everybody, man. Who is this dude?
Brown. That's what name Brown?
His brother.
His brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he been this all day with him. Yeah, you whoop him. Ooh, they going at it, man. Yeah, bro.
That's why I said, what the hell going on? Man.
But he been on this all day.
But man got a problem.
He slammed you, Pride. He slammed you. I see that ball spot starting to come too.
That's his brother, the running back for Cincinnati. They're twins.
Mm-hmm. I remember him now. I liked him in college.
Both of them. I like both of them.
Yeah.
Good football player.
Then Tapper say, just checking, is Cooper still better than Dak?
Disqualified. My man's still tripping. They done kicked you out the game, bro.
He kicked out?
Him and Brooks gone.
How you get kicked out with 2 minutes left? Ain't that much hustle in the world. For real.
It's not.
And you know Brooks ain't that type.
Damn,
If Brooks got ejected, it's you, Brown. It's you. It's not him. It's you.
Right.
You started it. We all know Brooks ain't that type. But he been doing that weird stuff, man, all game. I've been seeing him doing too much.
Yeah. Way too much. He was asking for it.
He might not like it, but he done lost. That's a paycheck. I mean, he done lost probably half a paycheck today, because that's a fine when you get kicked out of the game too. Yep, dummy. You just got a pink slip, dummy.
Will he be disqualified for the first half of next week?
No, they don't do that in the NFL. They
Okay.
gonna get your pocketbook. They gonna get his pocketbook.
Now you bring Trey Lance in.
And he go just hand it off too. He ain't gonna throw nothing. Oh, he
They
is.
treating that guy bad, boy.
But they doing him bad, doing him extra dirty.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, you bring him in and throw that
Damn,
same
dog.
dumbass play.
Damn.
That bootleg. I don't even listen. I don't even need to see it to know what you're saying. When you say same play, I don't even gotta look at it. I say it's the bootleg.
Oh, there it is.
That's sad, boy. Where you like, that's sad. When you know what's coming.
If pass is a curl.
Yeah.
If next pass is a curl, if they throw a pass, it's gonna be a curl and stop curl.
Yep. Come back. Yep. Probably
guess what?
the cooks or something on the sideline.
And guess what? And then Mike McCarthy gonna be looking at the sheet, and this what gets me. He look at that sheet and be scanning the sheet to call the same shit over and over. Excuse me, man. Call the same stuff. Wait, you don't need to look at the sheet to call that, man.
It should be memorized by this point, right?
Hey, coach, if you staring at the sheet for the same play,
Man, at this point.
that's funny.
Be staring at it, coach.
Say, boss Trey in. Oh my God.
Hey, Trey. Be staring at it, coach.
Hey man, and listen, and he might have this because I got it one time. It's what you call tunnel vision to your play calling. You can have a lot of stuff up there, but your eyes are just locked in. You just get locked in into the same 5 damn calls, and you go right back to them, and you don't realize you're doing it. But guess who
subconscious.
realize you're doing it?
Yeah.
Guess who realize you're doing it?
Defense.
The other team.
Yep, they know your pattern. Yeah, because you got a pattern that you don't even know you got.
And you don't even know it.
It's subconscious. Yep. It's what you trust.
And nobody's and guess what? You're not listening because you're not taking advice from nobody else on that. If you're self scouting, if the team is self scouting or you self scouting yourself, the defense coordinator should be able to tell you, man, listen, Mike, yo, I'm watching you. I can read you like the book. Or the offensive coordinator can tell the defensive coordinator, hey man, I'm watching you. I can see this a mile away. But this coaching staff don't do that because they go with the same stuff. Oh, and I'm like, man, what is going on? That's why I say, man, we're talking about talent. But if I stack our coaching staff against some of these guys in the playoffs, I don't think we win if we had the coaching staff to battle.
Now we got Zeke and Trey. All right.
Man, I'll be like, man, why come back in? Well, he came back in. He's staying at home. He ain't got to buy no rent. He probably got his house paid for. He probably saved some money on that. You know, he with his family. He ain't got to be traveling to New England. Shucks, Trey ain't listen, man, Trey Lance look like he have a hard time handing the ball off. His handoff don't even look smooth. This guy might be a total bust, man. This guy might be so big of a bust. It might be sad, man.
150% bonus on your first deposits and 125% on your next 2 deposits with BetUS. Up to 2,000 promo code YouTube 150.
He need 101 yards next week.
I think they failed him, Coach Trey Lance. At least with us. He definitely, if you say bust in terms of starting QB, yeah. As of now, yes. But bust in terms of potential backup,
throw it, man. Throw the ball away. Throw it.
yeah, he might not be that smart too. They could be too. Yeah, he might be one of them process slow people. Process slow.
Man, that's sad.
I ain't gonna go with that. I would want to see him in the regular season yet. I also feel like they failed him in preseason. He was averaging 38 passing attempts per preseason. I think he had 58 throws his last game.
Went ballistic.
That's play calling, bro. They killed it. I would want to see, before I just call him a bust, I would want to see Trey Lance under balance play calling. Like Fields with Pittsburgh. If I see him under a balanced play calling or play caller that leans on the run game and use him smart, especially his legs, I have a feeling if Trey Lance was at Pitt, he would be better. And just use smarter. And certain teams will use him right. I say the Ravens too. I think the Ravens would be a good place for him.
Guess what? Trey Lance is just like Ben DiNucci. Ben DiNucci's favorite, best asset was his legs. Running the ball, throwing just a couple of passes, using his legs, making them run the ball. Listen, I don't say that's going to be a starter in the NFL, but it could have been serviceable if you put a game plan in him. But our offense coordinator was so the offense could adapt. The offense coordinator is with Philly. He adapted to a running quarterback with Jalen Hurts. All this non-adapting was Mike McCarthy, man. Mike McCarthy is always the one to say he couldn't adapt. He could have made Trey Lance better. You right, boss. He could have made Trey Lance if he would have adapted the offense for him.
Yeah, I agree.
The kid could have been. It could have been, but he refused to do it, and he had 2 years to do it. Ain't like he did it yesterday. He had a lot of years to do it.
Damn.
So we ending this stream. We gonna come right back for a post game. So remember, at BetUS you can get 150% bonus on your first deposit, 125% on your next two deposits up to $2,000. Promo code YouTube150. We gonna be right back.